But it's the Joker Robo-Ky. The purple suit.
Okay. So obviously a lot to unpack about the character here. Obviously the electric gauge, an important piece of the puzzle, being able to charge yourself up, getting some of these empowered special moves, as well as just full send different changes to them, depending on the amount of charge that you have. As you can see there, whether it's a guard crush or just a high launch, backcourt circle H, so strong when you're able to get it rolling with that higher electricity gauge.
Oh yeah, there's the guard crush too, right? Especially with that higher electricity gauge, you get better guard crush opportunities. You're gonna be able to break the wall, and at every opportunity too, you want to try and cancel when you safely can into the pad to charge it up. But one of the downsides you're seeing about Robo-Ky right here, like ProXY mentioned earlier in the stream, no invincible reversal whatsoever to speak of, so smothering him can be pretty easy.
Yeah, once you actually generate a knockdown, you're able to continue to apply pressure. Things get devastating here. As on the safe jump, we're able to find it. I thought maybe it was going to be wake up deflect shield, but instead, unfortunately, it's popped on the top of the dome.
His 6P also a little bit on the weaker side, I'll say, for sure. He definitely has an incredible 5H. That 5H is so strong. 2H is a great confirm tool as well, being multi-hitting. But 6P leaves something to be desired. 2H, great anti-air. And what else was I going to mention? Oh, yeah, he can't really combo off 6P unless he spends meter, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, definitely for sure. That's one thing we were talking about earlier, too, is that I feel like you have the capability to go extremely complicated when it comes to your confirms, as we do find our IBFD, but you don't really need to. You can kind of just keep it safe and simple. It doesn't take much to get a ton of damage with this character on the right hit. If you find a close slash and you have 50 meter, you're probably going to take half.
Yeah, he's an incredibly strong character doing a lot of damage on easy combos. Oh, is the binary going to be the new copy pasta in the chat?
No.
Oh, but in Dust we trust. Going for the pressure in the corner. Pulled in, and you have to hold all of this. You have to believe in your defense. Takes the opportunity to set up the pad.
Charges up just a little bit. 6P manages to avoid the Kabari here. And again, 6P, but like you said, with meter, we are able to confirm at least. Scooter net neutral when you're in level 2 electric for confirms like that, though, so it's very nice. Not too much of a resource drain. Not a resource drain at all, excuse me.
Oh, in the immediate burst. And there we go, 6P anti-air. Just get a little too obvious. Look at the size of that drink.
What a goofy guy.
That's expensive too, bro. You seen the gas prices?
Yeah. Oh, 2D we haven't talked about too much either. Oh my god, he's the best 6P in the game. We lied. Jesus Christ. Saving it out, using that flight mechanic as well. So much to unpack here offensively for the character, but Baiken finds that hit, finds that tskrBrian, and has an opportunity to try and run things over. Again, defensively, guy has big trouble.
Yeah, now just zoning out here. His zoning game is actually really strong when you're sitting at full bar. That level 2 and especially that level 3 fireball. Such good options. Now just setting up the pad, trying to keep Baiken out. Gets clipped by the far slash trying to run in.
Jesus, Johnson. Dust, unfortunately, does not work out. Doesn't find the jump in here, but guard crush into the tap. Dust finds the mark again.
Into the 5D, setting up the pad, Washala, and then putting you through the wall with the 5H. Still not enough to get the kill.
At this point, we're just trying to make a little bit of space to send a missile or tskrBrian into the follow-up. Does not get frame trapped, delays, and finds the 2K to get the stop. Very nice call. And again, showing off some of the strength. It is very scary once you're actually in a position to be blocking, but if you are the one asking questions, if you're in neutral and being able to use that high movement speed and those really, truly, extremely strong normals,
oh yeah,
Robo-Ky, big threat.
While his far slash is a bit on the stubbier side, it's fast, right? I believe it's 10 frames?
Yeah, and he makes
10 frames.
He makes it. He's worth his weight in gold on the 2S and the 5H also to make up for it too, because I mean he can't have everything, right? Like,
yeah, and then of course he has that incredible 5K as well, right? He's got just the straight up Lucy 5K.
Yes.
Clash there, able to go into the scooter and get the pickup. Guard crush, so you have to hold that. And the way that he, as long as he has resources, he has those tangerines, that electric gauge, he can just kind of loop the offense with the guard crush.
All that said, all these cool things we're talking about here gets sent through the wall, absolutely exploded. Every single touch can be completely devastating here. Not a chance to survive as Kriby not going to get to play much on this one. It's another JD and another round out of the way. Nice from Poff to restabilize.
Another great thing, too, is he's got really safe options to push himself out and still put down the pad. You'll see a lot in block strings, people will end with 5H. 5H has a ton of pushback on it, and not a lot of characters can actually punish you doing 5H into the mat like that.
I love his 2H also. Maybe it's in the conversation for my favorite normal in the game. I don't care about how strong it is. It's goofy.
It's actually a good anti-air, too.
Yeah, I love his 2H so much.
It goes so high. He puts the hard hat on, bro.
Yeah. OSHA certified. Pushed out once again. RC, tskrBrian. Good IBFDs to earn some space, but unfortunately, the KarBari doesn't quite give you the room that you think you need.
That was a great block there, too, from Poff, right? That JH is a cross-up button. We've seen a distinct lack of JS here, though. JS is incredibly strong for OP options. You're able to cancel it immediately into the JH to land. Oh, and now caught you pressing.
Meter. When there's 50 meter, though, you got to be really careful. We will just hop on the scooter and full send in. No RC, though. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Tap does.
His gameplay can be very linear if you want it to be, right? But there are definitely a lot more trickier things with him, right? This is obviously day 3 Robo-Ky, but when you start opening up the unicorn mix-ups, the high-low stuff that he has, you can play him more of a zoner if you can just keep people out.
Because you can just like 2D guard crush merchant. Like that's definitely a game plan option if you'd like. But like you don't, there's room. There's room for different ways to potentially approach it here. As you can see, KarBari actually caught us on that one. Doesn't go for the cancel this time. It's far slash after.
Oh my god, tried to go for the forbidden JH there with the RC, but overshot it. And I like this. Kriby has the life lead, so just sit back, set up the mat, and then shoot some missiles.
Oh, okay, so good here. Take the shot one more time. Opportunity as we're just space things out.
Trying to look for that 5H, right? Center of the mat harassing. This time, though, going to get caught by the far slash. Nice pickup.
Again, if he's mid-ranges, gotta be careful about jump scare. Scooter, but instead, it's Johnson to fall through once again. Quick little slice up is gonna leave it out. It's the BRC forward. We're gonna find an air throw on the slowdown.
Oh, and trying to go for the 6P. Had the right idea, just went a little too quick on the draw. Bro, he's got the missile in his knee. He's got the hidden blicky in the elbow. Venom went all out, bro. He put in good money on this body.
I will say, when I saw his tap dust animation, I was like, this is the most telegraphed. This is not hitting anybody. And then I started doing it, and then people started doing it to me, and I was like, okay, wait, hold on.
Seeing his tap dust makes me mourn that we did not get Slayer's old dust drive, where he just winds up the arm, the YI auto.
Yeah.
JH again. Oh, that's a great parry there on the guard crush attempt. That 5P too, bro. The Suku bird.
Got a fire.
Into the far slash. Oh, too far away, but that's fine. We recovered there with the PRC.
Hey. Slide pass, left with just a pickle. Johnson.
I've been playing him for the past 3 days, and I didn't even notice he gets up and picks his head off the ground.
Oh, good shot with the missile, though. It's going to lead to a knockdown here and an opportunity. Jump S for the extra extension. It's still not enough, though.
Yeah, needed to go for the 2S there to actually get the version, the 5H, and Poff able to take the round. Media first, didn't want to get sent through the wall. Need to use FD to push Baiken out. There you go.
He hops on the horse too for a little bit of extra movement there. 6B, plenty of time. To electric, but it's very, very low towards it. Finds the 6P and uses some electricity for the scooter. Actually gets bursted, so you don't get the refund if it doesn't hit.
Yeah, you also don't get the guard crush there when you're only at level 1, right? You need to have at least level 2 to get the guard crush. So now, Kriby zoning out a little bit here just to build up, sitting at 2 tangerines.
Okay, just a little bit of life left. Yeah, that doesn't quite make it to the wall. So now, as you said before, FD into the 6P. True guilty gear.
Gets the command grab there to charge up a bunch. The only thing is, when you do go for that guard break, you got to be mindful of how close you are, right? If you push yourself out too far, it's not that much of a threat.
Oh my god, but the dash up 2H, and here we go. Dude, and I like that he's punching with all of the arms, and then it's the boxing glove one.
Yeah.
Actually
Straight out the stomach. We haven't seen it yet either, but his 6K is the boxing glove out of his other knee.
That's true, yeah. Good for the snap low confirms. Decent on the ground. You don't need it though. It's like unnecessary. It's like an unnecessary button to press sometimes.
It is. It really is only if you get like a light confirm and you just want to push him away and you feel like 6P is not the play.
Yeah.
Because again, you can't combo off it without meter. It's really strange. Obviously, we did see combo off of 6P, but that was with a counter hit, right? Whoa! That tri-dash was nasty. Does it again into the scooter.
We were getting so much mileage out of 2H guard break into command throw was getting so much done, but Poff, recognizing the ending situation, sees the gap, gets through. Perfect placement, is able to restabilize a little bit, fighting off the Robo Menace.
The last remaining Robo-Ky. Bro, I just love how much love they gave this. It's kind of insane. The animation team went so wild. My wife took one look at his trailer and went, he's a robot. Why does he move so fleshy?
Oh my god. That is unsettling, but true. Hated that observation from your wife. Nice cross.
Oh, there's the throw. Oh no! Reversal immediately! Yeah, that's right. He does breathe in his idol. For some reason. It's the steam releasing from the body. Oh, and again, trying to get just a little too aggressive after a command grab. Poff is just pressing.
Yeah, you definitely have advantage. You can close distance and put a normal on them, but you can't guarantee yourself CQC if your opponent's willing to go a little more aggressive. It's a balance you have to find, right?
Absolutely.
Dude, level 3 missiles like we were talking about too it's goofy, man.
Oh, it's staying really close. That's the threat, right? If you can get the guard break up close where command grab is an option, that's where it becomes incredibly scary.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, the parry is so sick. Dude, Kriby trying to go for some of the high-low stuff, finally trying to unsheath that a bit. Poff not having any of it.
That was a crazy parry for where it was, right? Poff gonna be able to close it out. But going for the parry, the moment that you notice they cancel the JS to go for the fastfall is just next level reaction. Trigun character. Hear me out, chat. Trigun. All right.
That'd be cool too.
That's what I'm saying. But what's gonna be cool is we get the canon matchup here: Magician Girl versus Furf E.
Mr. Voyager with the $2. Listen, I'm just saying, if I was in control for a guest character, give me Ragnar, give me death. I'm down. That'd be so sick.
Oh my god, the dribble. It's been a while since we've seen Soul on stream. And you know they're scary because their name is just Guilty Gear Player.
That's it. That's all you need to be. John Guilty Gear following up on the follow through here. Furby's gonna be able to break the wall. Awkward position now with no mana to play with here, but Magician Girl with the jump forward after the RC and buys enough time. We're fully back in.
Oh, wow. Downward cube there. Able to get the overhead into the burst. Oh, into the PRC. Wow, you're crazy. Going for the volcanic Viper.
And that's the thing, is that feels crazy, but that's just soul. I feel like you gotta have it in you. You gotta have it in you to run some offense like that.
This is not a good match against Soul, right? Soul struggles against characters with strong zoning. Asuka, some of the strongest zoning in the game, but once you are in, look at this damn. Oh my god.
Hey, the utilization of the new follow-up gets the wall stick. It completely breaks through a round a piece. That's how quickly it can go, though. One close slash changes everything.
That's too touch treasure. Caught with the anti-air cubes.
That felt like it was too far. I cannot believe that connected the way that it did. Look at here, though, as we are able to find the follow-up on the fall. Breaks through with the explosion on a reversal timing. The orb is able to anti-air.
Oh, big raid coming through from Sajam. Welcome, y'all. We just started second match of the night. Magician Girl with the wall break.
Oh, that PRC backwards. We just put some meter into it and actually didn't do anything to be able to help ourselves, but the deflect shield gets us caught out. Full burst still intact, not even needed. Magician Girl, one game up.
Doing a good job at controlling aggressive here of Furf. Obviously, Asuka with the change up here in 2.0, still a very strong character. Those changes look scary on paper, but in practice, character still has legs. Jump straight into the next match here. And chat, since y'all just came in, we were just talking before this match started. Drop in the chat who you want to see as the next guest character, Guilty Gear Strive, and we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, that's what we've been yapping about a bit today. No Robo-Ky spotted yet, but I'm sure we're going to have some of him coming through today. We were talking about him a little bit earlier, too. I think he's a pretty good character. No reversal sucks, but otherwise, I think he's actually, his normals, his movement speed, we're getting some Robo-Ky tonight for sure.
Yeah, there's a few notable players who are on the Robo-Ky, so I'm sure we'll see them. But right now, Magician Girl just playing with a full deck. No pathetic cards whatsoever. There's the perfect.
Perfect chance here, though. You have to be patient. You have to be patient beyond your years with your dash blocking in this matchup here. That, or you just have to full send revolver and hope that Magician Girl leaves some kind of weird gap. Because even in a spot like that, reshuffles and actually steals the turn, utilizes the rules to get it back onto the ground. Things are rough right now.
But out of mana, this is the opportunity to go in now. Got 50 tension. I just want to see you send a Night Raid Vortex. But it's so smart that Magician Girl is actually covering the vortexes there with the gravity, right? Just dropping the cubes at an angle where the vortex will get blown up.
Yeah, this is like perfectly tailored to stop what really it feels like Soul's one chance to be able to just aggressively break through. Gets frozen up. And again, 2D into the orb, the high-low mix-up from 3 character lengths away. Magician Girl, 2 games already.
Love what I am seeing here from Magician Girl. I mean, one of the premier Asuka players. Furphy, though, I mean, this is, we said it earlier, this is a difficult matchup for Soul, and you can see why, right? Especially now that you can pick which staff you want on command. One of Soul's answers actually was the Night Raid Vortex to get underneath the cubes, but that's been just shut down.
Norman Chicken, a real ball knower in chat. Listen, I would do anything to have the defect, okay? If you know, you know. 6P trying to punch some cubes. Unfortunately, that's going to put us in a terrible spot still stuck against the wall. And with no mana, it's going to be a burst, which actually, honestly, kind of accomplishes the goal for Magician Girl.
Oh, 2D right in your face. Yeah, that is Furphy's turn, but trying to approach a little too much, too, with these I-8. Magician Girl able to just shut it down with the entire.
Quick drop of the hat puts us in a terrible spot again. One last chance to break through here for Ferv.
The air guard crush. Look at the way that we are just curving the Q. Just crazy levels of geometry going on, and here it is, Dark Magic attack for the hard knockdown.
Final opportunity, Gold Burst, unfortunately gonna get punished straight away. Mana back in the perfect amount of time here as we walk up and fake the throw. Tries to go for it on the second one. 6P in a dream.
Go for the rising attack. Oh no, just pushed out a little too far from the far slash. That was a massive opportunity, and so is this. 5H, Fafnir is gonna get bursted.
Almost too far to really go for anything else. One hit of Revolver again, just full sending in the moment there. Felt like they had to make a move. Yeah, it was fucking amazing. I was really happy. I wasn't happy, but I was really happy. It was a great watch.
I'm about to play through the game again, bro, after that trailer drop. It's crazy good. Well, here we go. Scissors versus Nam. Mei versus Anji. First repeat character here of the night. Mr. Anji Mito.
Fujin attempt sweeps with the low. 5K finds the punish, but can't get anything forward. It's a little too far away. Mark coming through. $10. Direct contribution, Mark Stevens. Thank you very much.
Chat, don't even put it in my mind that a JoJo character would be in this game. I'll lose it. Oh, catching the backdash there with the Fujin. And you should be dead with the extra wall break damage.
Yeah, that was a long perfect too. that was a long time to not take any chip. The legs though, back throw, gonna complicate things just a bit. Love the air dash back. Timing on that is so hard to deal with, as well as the 3K into the tap does the high-low game coming out from Mei.
Gonna get that positive bonus here now. Oh, tried to go for the dash of 3K once again, but got caught by the counter hit. Not going for the RC to break the wall. Instead, wants to hold on to the positioning for the pressure. Oh, what an air throw into the OTG 5H. Great work there from Scissors for game one. And what if it's Ichigo? I have never watched Bleach, so that'd be cool, I guess.
Dude, I also have never seen a single episode of Bleach. And we make
he's got a big sword.
I know. All I know is that apparently the power scaling in that show is unreal. Like they hit 10 out of 10 pedal to the floor so fast in that show, and everybody's so broken.
I just know that Ichigo is like everything, right? If there is a power in it, he's got it. You call me a zoomer, bro? I'm from the Big 3 era.
I'm in my 30s, dog.
Yeah. I'm from the Big 3 era. I just chose to watch Naruto instead of Bleach, okay?
Yeah, I'm in my 30s, big dog. I don't know what to tell you. Nice twirl, drop the fish on him. Oh, but the trade ends up going our favor. Very nice on Dom's side.
Listen, I could pick one of the big three, right? And I have not seen one for Bleach. I picked Naruto. All right, trying to go for the low. Nice backdash to avoid the 3K.
Okay, love that on the twirl. Knew we had time. Great burst point though. And again, twirl follow-up looking good for Scissors. Doesn't matter how good it looks, get tapped on the forehead again what the tap does.
Oh, and the mix up there with the JH. This 3K putting in the work here for Nam.
Two H. It's hefty, dude. The animation is so thick. Quick swing of the anchor, and that is a very fast. In comparison to game one, is a very fast game two for Nam to catch up.
Right, big anchor, big damage here, and Nam able to tie things up. Scissors looking pretty dominant there in that first game, especially with that really long perfect that we saw, right? So good to see Nam turn it around immediately, make this competitive.
Reverend with a good call. Vash the Stampede, just exactly Happy Chaos, just reskinned. To be
See,
to be Vash.
Vash was my dream pick, and then Happy Chaos got announced, and I was like, well, that's never happening. So now we are on the Wolfwood Copium, all right? Giant cross gun, that's not in this game, so we can do Wolfwood.
Okay. Toki's closer to the corner here. Love the back throw. Aggressive opportunity is going to be instantly replied by the Totsugeki.
The wall. Old 5D is going to be blocked. Fully charged in the 6H. Give me all the plus frames. What? What do you mean? What do you mean anchor drop into up dolphin?
Oh, okay. Double up again. Big little sweep of the legs. Max meat. Boy, that was some forbidden stuff we were about to try.
Oh, up I've never seen that interaction in my life. Just jumping out of the spin for the throw.
Having to FD and twirl everything. First to spend. Let's go for the jump in. Max distance. Wins the footsies war.
Disjointed hitbox. I love how airborne Nam is being here, mixing things up so much with the approach on the Totsugeki. And now we got the dolphin loop.
Unica's Wolfwood is not a sentence I ever thought I would read, by the way.
It is not true.
Into the 2D. Quick follow-up here. Does get to the wall stick. Not enough to kill, though.
Just because she has a laser does not make it real, okay?
I know you were trying to ignore that one.
US 5H. You know what? We could put knives in, okay? There's no one that plays like knives. Oh my god, what a mortal counter.
So again, a little bit of life left. Scissors had the advantage, chooses not to press it there, was waiting for some meter to get built up. A 6P answers quickly.
The RC tried to go for a grab there. Oh no, just got a little too overzealous. Now we are in the tug of war. Scissors with a resource lead here on Burst.
Oh my god. Back though into Steel Team 6, up forward into the beach ball, gets caught out again. And after the OTG is forced to burst on a clean hit that would have left us at a pixel.
Oh, what an air throw. Into that 5D off the beach ball. Still not enough to get the kill here. You're going to go right back to neutral, but Scissors cannot afford to make a mistake.
Got the full ball, but the Fujin was trying to be super aggressive there. Overhead finds the mark. So he's going to juggle us against the wall. An opportunity now again. Full burst. Nam, got to make a play.
Oh, yep. Chase up to the skies. There's the air throw, and now Nam has the lead. And right, chat, tell me, ProXY, doesn't Million Knives sound like a perfect Guilty Gear character?
It has the
and
right
we have
vibe.
like no villains, right? We have no villains in this.
Onion coming through with the $30 direct contribution to the Matcherino. Has the message: TNS has gotten so deep into the FGC and introduced me to some cool friends. Love y'all. Onion, thanks for hanging out as always. Glad to see you. You know, you're a regular face we see all the time throughout all the different TNSs. Glad you hang out, man.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that. Thank you for joining us once again, and thank you for supporting the Matcherino. Adam Smasher, I wish, bro.
Yeah, I don't want Raven. I got nightmares. I live in a city that's been, I bet, was killed by Raven multiple times. That's part of why I was resistant to Jam. Our city's best two players were Jam and Raven. I don't want to play against either of those characters.
10 years of Raven versus Jam grand finals.
I'm sick of them both. I wasn't even here for all of it. I'm sick of it.
All right, nice. Getting the low. Fujin pressure is just relentless. Ooh. Again, just Too overzealous there with the throw attempt, and now going to be put through the glass and on your back, or maybe into the next round? No, not quite. Japanese guts.
My God. The most pixel of pixels, and the double backdash into Dolphin. If Scissors loses this round, please don't let it happen.
Needs to find a hit. Oh, but the Fujin going to be able to close up the round, putting Scissors out of position here to take it to game 5.
Right away, round start twirl. Hard to blame them. I like the idea. Double close slash. Force the burst.
Ooh. Big whip there on the 2H. Spin. Very strong against the Dolphin, as we've seen time and time again so far in this set. Stop being short and getting the whip punish on the 5H is crazy.
Yeah, it's footsies, unfortunately. Jesus.
Oh, really got a whip punish again. Just ran too deep for that 6P.
Got this one now. 100 meter. Big chance. Even after the break, still slight advantage. Let's see if you can surround this one knockdown instead. It's a BRC forward, and Ko from max distance hit the wind box around her.
Crazy routing too. Joseph coming in with the $5 into the matcherino. That 5H connects. Gold burst. Woo!
Oh my God, and Scissors so ready when the opportunity arises here. Resets the pressure on the 2H. Opportunity with the PRC, and then sneaks in the low. It's the classic. When you see somebody go for the cancel there, when you see them spend meter, nobody says watch this and goes low. It's always some kind of complicated high. It's such a good send.
A great send indeed. Gonna put us here at another game 5 competitive sets here tonight. This is, of course, a top 48 qualifier. People already cooking through this bracket.
And in the early stages of this, it felt like Nam was definitely dominating. Scissors won that first game, but then Nam's momentum was kind of crazy. Definitely quite the bounce back here. As you said, back and forth, competitive top to bottom here as we do find the 6P. Scissors with a great way, keeping May out of the skies a little bit when we can.
Now the butterfly. Ooh, non-backdash just one too many times, putting themselves up against the ropes. Now just trying to swing out, able to escape with the help of the Dolphin. Back in.
May's sick, dude. This character is so funny. Double close slash, finds the mark. Wasn't able to find the full punish though. It's a 6P follow-up. Scissors, set point.
Full burst gauge as well. Just goes for spin at round start. Not with the up Dolphin there. Yeah, got scared of getting whiff punish. Held down back. Gave Scissors the turn for free. Throw for that OTG action. Oh, just rough. 100 tension on Scissors' side. Opts not to burst to maintain the corner, actually.
Leave us down the wire here. Max meter. Have to full send something soon, and that is a great way to full send if there was ever going to be a choice.
Great block on the full screen low. Into the 2D. Oh, we just wake up throw. That's how you're feeling? Y'all really like Shonen Jump, huh?
You can't just put in a character that just has their powers. They're broken, though. Shut up. Oh, so we've got the return again. One more time. Can the robot claim victory this time? Facing off against Sin. I've got to imagine this has got to be a little bit annoying, because if Sin puts one normal on you, you're going for a ride.
What's he got to say about Sin? Bro, this character's voice acting crazy. He's fighting a robot of his dad.
That's fire. Guilty Gear, ladies and gentlemen. The 7-year-old in adult body's fighting a robot of his father. I sure do love Guilty Gear. Nice. Okay, footsies. 2S attempted. That's a great throw though after the RC.
Oh, tried to go for the 6P there, getting blown up by that low profile by the 2S. Straight into a Tyrant barrel. Oh wait, are they matched up in arcade mode? I haven't seen his arcade mode yet.
Yeah, I haven't played it. That's sick though. What a DP. Not letting any of that pressure rock, especially not where the life totals were.
$5K into the 6K there, actually. Oh, tried to go for 2H from that far away. That was a hard call out at an attempt of an IAD. RCP. Bad this time.
Had the right idea with doing attempt though. Okay, I love it. Saw the counter hit, knew we had time. Absolutely ridiculous here as we find the throw again.
Into the close slash. Kaneda with game number 1. Pretty decisively there, too. I do like what I'm seeing from mixyous a lot, though. Cutting combos short or ending combos instead just with the mat to build up even more of that electricity.
That still was just... That jump in counter hit straight to the super was so evil. How sick, man.
This is a deeply evil game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as it should be.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hands here. Shooting on in. 2H in the guard break.
Yeah, that 2H guard break is to kind of minimize the push out as well, right? A nice 5H. Able to block the hoof stomp.
Plenty of time on the block on this one though. It's just said, sets up the mat, a little refund of the electricity when we do go for the scooter there. Full follow-up and definitely enough to kill 5H to guarantee our break. 6H round start. Oh, ambitious.
So I love his 6H.
It's
It
cool.
is such a useful button too, right? Especially when you just go for run up 6H to call out the throw attempt.
Yeah, that's pretty much, I don't know how else to implement. I just do full dash macro 6H and just hope that it works. No conditioning, no nothing. That's been my experience with the character so far. Okay, good block though. All the pony stuff coming through, was easily able to deal with it.
Oh, and Onde coming through with the $10 into the Majorino. Thank you for the support. Oh, I was going to say nice defense here from mixyous, but getting caught by that far slash. Now in a dangerous spot. How are you going to escape from this one? Oh, just run up far slash.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
G6P round start. Completely blasted open here on the jump in though. Looking to try and reset pressure instead. Legs get exposed. The burst is spent.
Ready to ride the lightning to put you through the glass.
Again, you're doing such a good job. The Sun Dipper has been opening us up again and again. Great timing on the instant air dash to avoid the missiles.
And right through the wall again, Kaneda with the 2-0. Chat onto another one. ProXY saying Theory, right? Witcher 4 is coming up. They did just collaborate with Project Red. She travels multiple universes.
I did see in YouTube chat they were talking about the potential for maybe maybe the P6 Pro tag. that's a real left field, but I'm down. We're just picking stuff. That'd be sick.
Nah, bro, they'll put the King Yu Narukami. He's got a remake coming out, right?
Duel 1.
And he's got an Arc
Also
System Works
fair.
moveset.
Also fair. He'd be more likely.
Oh, catching the backdash with that 2S. That was a tragic burst, actually, for mixyous because that beat driver wasn't even going to connect. It was just too late.
Splitsies. Stuck to the corner again. FD to try and make a little bit of space. Dash blocking pretty decently as we find a whip punish.
Yeah, harassing with 5/5H, far/5H. It's just such a safe option.
I 100% agree with the sentiment in chat, though. I don't want Persona characters in this. Just give me P5A. Full stop.
You're right.
P4A was one of my P4A Vanilla is one of my favorite games ever. P5A. Let me get that. Set point though. We do find the whip punish again, easily winning out of these footsie wars.
Damage on deck 2. Pops bonus now for Kaneda. Trying to go for that far slash. Great whip punish with the 5H. Oh, that was a fantastic reaction too. We haven't really seen a lot of the unicorn yet, but just immediately reacted with the 6P.
So again, oh my god, just perfect here. And the block strings that way as we get shimmied out of our boots. And because RTL gets canceled early, there's not a chance for the burst to even be attempted. I've been doing outdoor stuff so much recently, and I'm from such a good area for it, man. Come on.
Yeah, North Carolina, weather's nice up there too.
Okay, top 48, ready to get rolling. A banger matchup here for our first one. It is going to be Classified versus CloverDragon leading off.
Classified still on the Giovanna as always. Get the plus frames there with the enhanced doggy arrow. CloverDragon was feeling the pressure, so just went for the burst on block to create space. I think that's kind of an underrated decision, right? Bursting on block, not even waiting for the hit.
Okay, surviving up for now though. Okay, Empower Tatsu.
Right back on in. Into the spinning dog kick. Gonna survive this one, but just barely. No burst to save you on the incoming pressure.
Just gets tossed. Be able to, you know, blow things up, open up the way we needed to. Quick little double send of the instant air dash forward into the JH. That's fine. Repositions, but gets caught on the 2K2D.
Oh, deep dash in for the throw. Just taking the corner into the 2S. Classified getting caught there. It was a punish too. I wonder what that was punishing. Maybe an attempt at a back dash. Oh no, what do you even do here without any kind of defensive meters?
Oh my god, unfortunately you fall victim to the 2D. It seems to be the call here as we reset things. Drop the combo on purpose to try and keep corner and burst to keep corner as well.
Nice press out there with the 2P. Stays same side, has gone for the cross up every single time. This time, keeping it close to the chest there and able to close out the round.
Flashing the hop over, delayed overhead, and finds that secondary touch. Same situation set up again. Decently blocked on the first layer, but the second one just a bit too much as CloverDragon continues to roll.
Oh, what a 6P there. It was kind of a weird situation, but was able to recover and just dash up to 2K. That DP getting buffed is one of the best things to ever happen, to be honest.
That's a pretty funny change. It's like one of those things where it's like probably didn't need it, but like it's pretty sick. Again though, quick spend to the super is definitely going to be enough. CloverDragon able to keep the ball rolling. Classified dies with 100 bar. Never what you want to see, but I mean the momentum builds up a bit too fast sometimes.
It's like PTO. If you don't use it, you lose it. Unfortunate there, but CloverDragon with a strong start. Millia versus Giovanna, an incredibly fun matchup to watch with the movement speed of these two characters. Obviously, Millia wanting to fly, like we said before, and Giovanna being very grounded. Super different in where they want to occupy on the screen, but we mentioned earlier that buff DP for Giovanna, a much better anti-air these days. Flash The wall break. CloverDragon just continuing the momentum here. Dashing for the overhead. Nice close slash 2S. Oh, actually doesn't go for a high or a low, just dashes in and tries to find the close slash, and now getting tossed into the corner here. Punish, caught the backdash with the 5H and going straight into the super. Almost enough to kill, just a pixel remaining here. A classify with a dash up, tap, dust. CloverDragon taking to the skies, right off the rip. A burst. Putting us right back to neutral. See Classify being patient too with the approach.
First puts us back into the mid screen, at least for now. Capel back to the opposite side. And dude, we talked about this bunch in the early stage of Guilty Gear, but I love it even more now. Bad Moon with no meter is unblockable. When you're not, when it's not on your mental stack, dude, it's a wrap.
I don't even consider that it exists until Millia has 50 meter. So I get hit every time, inevitably. Oh, but don't get hit again here. We got throw loops. Gets the low, and the roundhouse was able to wall splat. All right, one apiece. I mean, even if the roundhouse didn't wall splat, Classified had plenty of tension. It's going to RC that anyway to kill you.
Yeah, that's very true. It's another fortunate case of doesn't really matter which path we end up taking, it will still lead to the same exact place. Classified evens up the sets for now. I mean, I feel like playing in, obviously people who have results online generally translate to offline performances, right? It's not the, but I can't think of a character that's more frightening online than Millia. It's just like that extra little bit, that extra frame or two is such a devastating thing to have to deal with, I feel like.
The only, bright side of it is that when you breathe on Millia, she just explodes, right? So as long as you could find that hit, especially depending on the character that you're playing, she's not too scary. But I think in a matchup like this, it's pretty even. Giovanna doesn't have the craziest damage, right? It's not like Slayer, who can just throw out a 6H and Millia loses half her health.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't implode. Hell of a DP. Good way to start. Stopping on the ante here. OTG with 5K and a full follow-up there. Classified. I mean, we are rolling as we tap the dust and walk up for the follow-up. Actually, isn't able to convert though. And Millia, this is even.
Oh, a close slash. Gonna get the counter hit. Big juggle here. Into the wall break with the Artemis. Oh, we're trying to chase up. I don't know. That dog don't got wings.
Oh my.
A little too close to the sun. ProXY ended up losing the round.
Dude, it's so hard to deal with, but that's one of the unfortunate realities of Millia. Is this character, it's very much the Goldlewis effect in a very different way, but as long as the health total is not zero, it's even. You can get 2D'd once on accident and it's just over. You get 50-50 to death.
What an anti-air. Let's talk about 50-50s. Oh no, we're just gonna break the wall here. Makes sense. You have 100 tension, break the wall, use the other 50 for the upcoming pressure. There you go. That's the round. Easy does it.
Yeah, super smart. As you said, meter penalty be damned. That hard knockdown was all we needed to potentially close it out.
And I know I say it every single week. I love the change, like the mental game where you have to decide, do I want the hard knockdown or do I want the extra tension, right? Oh
my God, Classified wants it all. RC perfectly timed in a spot like that. Whether it's well timed from Classified or just ill timed on the burst from CloverDragon, regardless, we still find the same result. It's a great follow-up. Take the finish, and now with it 2-1, CloverDragon, an opportunity to run it back, but it's a little rough.
right? Also, I want to give a big shout out to Y and Nana coming through with $5 into the match arena. Left a little message for us, said, in my 30s, did not touch this game for 3 years. I want to relearn the game with 4 characters, but am I cooked getting back into it? You are not. You are not. Guilty Gear Strive is in the best place it has been since release, and there's a lot of fun characters to play, and they're not too hard to pick up, so jump in. The water's warm.
Yeah, there's never been a better time to try and get yourself back into the mix for sure. You definitely have time. It's never too late. Plus, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's ever too late for any game, really. As long as there's a community of people that are still playing. Take it from one of the Marvel guys, right? Like, just keep playing the games you like. It'll work out.
And just know that, you know, you're in your 30s, so Millia is going to mix you to death, but I am also 30. Millia does the same to me. So it's okay.
Oh, quick tap of the legs, though. Love that little dash. Follows through well as classified. Set point with the full burst still intact.
Oh, trying to go for the throw. Jumped a little too high there. Clover not quite able to get the punish, but still finds the hit. Another gold burst.
Whoa. I was going to say, I mean, if that works, you're the greatest player of all time.
That was a massive draw opportunity there for CloverDragon. Went for some kind of a reset, and it just did not pan out.
Double the dash and delays just a bit. What a 5P. Plenty of meter now in pocket. Spinning dog kick will seal the deal. Classified dominating in the third game there. For their third game there. Winning it in 4. Beautiful choices top to bottom.
Keep them as the main. But another character that I love to see is this guy right here. Zato Ichi. Zato equals 1.
Yeah, we'll see if tskrBrian's able to keep that momentum and be able to build a bit of a case here going into, again, later stage of the tournament here. Top 48 winners. Sloth, obviously, a powerful opponent you're having to deal with here. Chipp, a bit of a nightmare potentially, depending on the type of approach you normally take to the game. This character can be devastating. Chipp's one of my least favorite characters to play against, I'm not gonna lie. Characters be damned. I hate getting rushed down by this guy.
I don't know if this is a happy accident or calculated, but this is a deeply evil Zato color to pick on this stage. Eddie is just actually the exact same color as the background.
Dude, that's one thing that always it triggers me so much, dude, is seeing characters that have like a mechanic that can change colors, and when they win the lottery on the stage they got. That kept happening to me when I was playing sidebar. When I was playing Uni, I kept running into these Carmine players, and they would just magically pick the right color for the right stage. I want to die, man.
It's like the Bedman players in Exert who picked the white color on Bedman's stage with the sigils just are the exact same color as the background.
You're like, come on, man. Nice DP, though, from Sloth. Keeping the rush down, keeping the pressure. Burst is available for Brian as we do find that initial hit.
Still very doable here for Brian. Sloth does have access to burst, but nice getting the command grab, completely refilling the Eddie gauge. YRC shutting down little Eddie. We smell the blood in the water. No, it's not enough to get the kill, though. Right back to neutral.
I cannot believe we lived with just a pixel, but of course, Oppose able to protect us from the attempted rush down there from Sloth. That's a great 5P.
Good old Oppose.
Also, Ash is right. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you.
I'm changing the topic, so please finish your thought.
I was gonna say, not only is Zato is Eddie blending in with the background of the stage, Zato blends in with the color of the sky, like the cloud.
Also true. I was gonna say, Ash is definitely correct. Back in the era of the J2K chip, this matchup was a nightmare for Potemkin. It's not anymore, but yeah, back then, this match sucked.
J2K chip was
not fun. Maybe he's more normal to play against now. I'm still thinking about that, Chip. Quick hit of the Pierce, though. Taps the dust. A little action with Kermit the Frog.
Whoa! That was weird. Brian tried to go in for the command grab there. Sloth took the skies and went for the J2K, but got hit by the frog on the way down.
Little fly on fly. Very nice stuff. Brian with a Great way to equalize there in a matchup where in the early stages felt like we were kind of getting outpaced, but way to get yourself back on track.
Yeah, make sure y'all get back on track too on that Matcherino, !Matcherino in the chat. We haven't plugged it in a quick minute. Make sure to claim all of those codes. We're currently sitting at $73. Let's try and blow past 100 here in the Matcherino. We've got well over 100 players, 165 players in the bracket, so let's try and hit that goal.
Everark, that was I think Chipp J2K was one of the least fun things to play against in this game. I was not feeling it. Great open up though, again, Oppose working wonders. As we do get the OTG, it's 50% life already taken, cancels with the sword, and has a hard knockdown to try and take the rest.
Speedily into the Pierce. That's going to push you all the way to the other corner with the fly to the ground for the low. Another round for Brian and a perfect.
I mean, you just find that 1 in a million hit, and with Chipp's life total, he's just completely deleted.
The fact that Zato he's alive and he's real in 2.0, it makes me so happy. Oh my god, but there's nothing happy about that. Bursted out of your shoes and sent through the glass.
Okay, still fine. Even with throw whiffing, gonna rip out the sword. Still has plenty of gauge left over. High-low after the frog and lands in perfect timing. Be able to find the command throw. Max meter though for Sloth. Reversal might be coming.
Ooh, baits out the YRC into the mortal counter. 5H and Brian up 2-0. Sloth is just having a difficult time getting rid of little Eddie. And the scariest part too is that Brian is not afraid. Obviously baited out the YRC there, but earlier when we saw a YRC kill little Eddie, Brian said, okay, I'm just gonna stay aggressive. I'm just gonna burst and stay in your face. Eddie will come back eventually, and I am confident in my Eddie-less pressure.
T-Chat, it's gotta feel cathartic. I hope it feels as good for you all as it does for me, thinking about the things I didn't like when the game's in a good spot now. Because that also, Giga Drone was also super unfun. that was an era. Jobber can't say anything though, because he was a Goldlewis player at that time. He lived that life.
So true.
You were playing during Giga Drone. That was
and White Wall Assault. Good time.
Yep. Oh my god. Take me back.
Just for him though.
Quick connect. Pops back onto the rope. Perfectly spaced here. Loving the routing as we get the wall break.
2S comboing straight into the leapfrog. Scooped up once again into the Sharknado. Ooh, that was interesting. The fast RC just to get the OTG and force the Eddie mix-up.
That was very cute. Set yourself up for a favorable high-low. And sometimes it's an underrated thing just to, even if it's not necessarily a better situation, just putting your opponent into the same situation again at a timing they're not expecting will sometimes just like mess up their defensive habit, right? Like that's a big deal.
Yes. Big deal for sure. That's exactly what Sloth needs to be doing to Brian as well, right? Zato, no invincible reversal like we said before. And Chipp has some really tricky mix-ups. We just really haven't seen Sloth get to pull them out. Well, there's one. Catch you with the left, right. Again with the rope.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even think it's that Sloth hasn't been trying to do the tricky stuff. I think that like Ryan's just defense has been so good, and we've been mitigating a lot of these like messed up situations we normally see at the source, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, it's been difficult to get started, right? If there's one thing Zato is really good at, it is screen control. And Leapfrog completely shuts down the rope mid-screen as well, right?
Yeah, you gotta be a little tasteful with your timing. YRC takes a bit of space. J2K, we were talking about it before. It's not dead yet. Same side. It looked like for sure Chipp had fully crossed paths, but because the normal is connected, it pushes him back to the same side. That was evil.
Deep dash and it push you all the way into the corner, plus turns off the Gamma Blade. But because we broke the wall, it wasn't safe to go for the Rekka mix up there. You didn't have the meter to RC that the overhead was blocked, so Sloth couldn't really commit.
Little poker legs there, tap for the dust. Oh no, and DPing when we already have a pose up. Takes it back to the. Okay, hold on. Wait.
Thought that was so cool, man. Getting tossed into the corner, though. And yep, the little stagger there into the far slash. Wow. Good.
Oh, dude, that's so unfortunate. Because that's cool if you meant for it to happen, but that felt like a situation where it just got a little bit, you know, the tires just weren't quite sticking the way we needed them to. We get drifted out of where we wanted to be. You hate to see it.
That was really crazy, though. Sword.
Duel 1.
The sword throwing you back into the corner. It did look like he actually could pick up off.
I think you could have OTG'd, or if you were really, really ready, you maybe could have made it in time to pick it up. I think you're right.
Oh, well, we're going to pick up with that fully charged done. It just cuts it short. Cuts it short because we want the hard knockdown. Don't want to give Sloth time to consider burst, right? Defense here. You need to FD to push out. Instead, he's going to get caught by the third overhead. And then the leapfrog is just going to do the rest. Set point.
Oh, what a 6P. Hell of a stop. J2K actually does beat out Eddie, but an attempted reposition to get sniped out there. Very nice from Sloth, guaranteeing the break now. A positive bonus. Big deal for the resource.
BRC. Wow, that juggle lasted so long that even Sloth swung way too early.
Okay, that's a smart YRC.
Chased by JD, getting over the leapfrog this time. Use that speed to your advantage. Whew. Break the law that just teleport. Oh, the fake out on the overhead going into the low. Okay, Sloth coming into this next round here with full burst on deck. Brian not going to get it back till late in the round.
Clean confirmed though. Leapfrog perfectly setting us up after the break here. 50% life taken off. Sloth gonna get 6P straight out of the attempted mix up there, but a great use of the DP knowing that opposed wasn't gonna be able to be on our way.
Oh. Saw that. That was a really hard burst bait there from Brian, which makes sense to go for. You have such a massive life lead, but now you are in a dangerous position. Oh, but the sandwich pressure, ProXY, proves to be too much.
On my team day one, immediately, that was a no-brainer. He's so cool. We'll yap about that a little more as we get in. We're in it to the match, though, and it's gonna be RedIAmNot facing off against Insert here. I was shell-shocked just to see RedIAmNot on the player 2 side.
That's right. No birthday train? Crazy. But right now, Insert putting the pressure on. 5H, no cancel. 5H to keep you from jumping out of the corner, but that just defend allows us to land in time for that 2P punish.
So the double close slash working out beautifully. Still not quite enough after the break here. Neutral jump behemoth, but tskrBrian gets under it. I was expecting that to lift her higher and get more likely to get hit there.
I was thinking as well. Great first round there for Insert. Just swinging this far slash, right? Big disjointed button. Gonna catch Goldlewis if he attempts to jump as well. People saying Deadpool and Strive.
Yo, oh. I mean, the potential for a guest character from that, I'm just saying that is a non-zero chance all of a sudden.
That's true. Oh my goodness. That far slash able to actually pick up into the tskrBrian. Far slash being a great anti-air in this matchup is kind of wild. I mean, Goldlewis is such a big body. He doesn't have access to a double jump, so it makes sense.
Ooh. Press. Chicken 6. Lands up on the same side. Full send for the PRC. Gets the OTG. Not much to show for it here. Ends up having to block a behemoth, but does get the 6P to follow up. It does not let any of that secondary pressure rock.
Just a master work of neutral there from Insert. You're staying at the tip of that bar slash range, really preventing RedIAmNot from not only moving forward and counter poking, but especially from jumping in, just covering multiple angles. I don't even know what the answer would be there. 2S is a good counter poke, but you're going up against such a huge disjointed normal like Farce.
That's true. Red also playing a different color than normal. This is the default Lewis. They didn't save much. Still fine here though.
Default Lewis and side 2 or player 2 side scares me.
I was gonna say this is a different player fully. Attempt didn't work out. Doubles, triples, quadruples up on the behemoths.
Oh no, but accidentally ended up in the corner. Just got a little too greedy with the behemoths there. Again, the bionic elbow, that 2P being such an incredible counter poke tool. And the double overhead behemoth gonna close out the round.
This is my favorite take on a DLC character of the whole night. They should just pay the DNF license and put them all in Strive. All and the guest character is the DNF roster. I'm in. Honestly,
hey,
now we're talking.
Listen, people saw Blade, and everyone's reaction was, "Oh, that's Johnny Mistfinder." You know what I said? I said, "Oh, that's Spectre from DNF Duel." All right, go check out Spectre. Look at the Blade trailer. Just saying. There's the reversal super. Catches the backdash with 2K.
Then jump in. If I get there. Efficient attempt. Take your damage where you can. Use the other half of the security for the drone to take a little bit of space back, but Insert pretty easily gets it back to the mid screen. Unfortunately, the ease of getting to mid screen is not going to help with the blocking here as 2K finds a home. The drone pops. We get the 1-to-1. Very nice from Red.
Why is everyone pretending like they play a DNF Duel? It is on the record. You could go look at my commentary for DNF Duel. Multiple top 8s, brother. I played that game. All right. I played some Crusader. I was putting the walls up. I was spreading the word of God.
I didn't really play that game that much. I did. Crusader was cool though.
That game was sick. All right. It's still sick. It's still sick.
I just couldn't deal with getting Swift Mastered. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Swift Master was a problem.
That patch is kind of rough. I like
now
that
we got
game.
Swift Master again, bro, but this time he's a bald boy named Aang. That's Avatar.
DNF was a fun game to watch. It just wasn't for me. Here.
I'm not being very patient, going for that JD approach.
Nice block. Steals the turn, overhead kiss. Opportunity now as we break through. Insert uses that 5K to KingJobber into TR break. Max security though. And with the full send jump forward, Insert tries to react with the throw.
Oh, into an RC. Low is gonna connect. Look how much damage it is just on a couple of hits. Steals the corner. He's still big Millia.
Big chance with a double behemoth. That first overhead landed, and it was just no looking back from there.
Oh, falling JP. Again, just leaning back into that far slash game plan. Slowing the pace down so much. But that's the answer, right? Once you get level 3, send out the drone, then you can't swing far slash anymore.
Big counter hit. Big Millia stuff once again. Good on the just block though. Trying to protect yourself at all times, but once again, that secondary cross up and then the 2P.
2P is the truth. and sent, wow, into the next round. Crazy damage there from Insert. Expect this to be competitive. It is a top 8 qualifier. Oh, and the JS! You are so lucky you did not land on the...
Yeah, I was gonna say air to air hit way higher than I was expecting it to. Sealed team finds the throw. Chance again. It's the same side stuff, that left right.
Oh, chip from the other side. That was a nice deflect shield, actually. Shame that Insert was unable to get a whiff punish on it. And drone now. That's kind of been the real change here for RedIAmNot. It's been the 2P anti-airs and saving up the gauge for the drones. Speak of the devil, there's the 2P anti-air once again. I feel like that was a messed up behemoth.
Definitely felt that way. No more messed up behemoths on this one, though. Dashing forward, continuing to apply pressure here. No meter left. Unfortunately, that little sliver of meter that we have there is from getting bonked. It is 2-1 now. Oh, somebody asking a YouTube chat, by the way, asking about any Robo-Kys. There have been some Robo-Kys today, as well as apparently we've got a couple other players still rocking it through. Make sure you check out the VOD, which obviously does go up usually next day, depending on the game. So there's been a lot of good footage for the character today, for sure.
Yeah, and of course there is still a Robo-Ky in the bracket yet to be seen. Taking a look here at the bracket. Ooh, Jack loser side. So there's a chance we might not get to see the Jack Robo-Ky here. First. Look at this measured far slash here. But the JD, it's been a lot of these jump-ins from RedIAmNot have been so consequential.
Full cleanup, continues behemoths. Ooh, chance for an anti-air there. It was a really awkward angle. Speaking of awkward angles, that was probably going to lead us to death here as all of the security is spent, all 51 hits.
Very little scaling on the Skyfish. Great Guts Crush option. And now RedIAmNot on set point, getting the left-right mix. Oh, going for it again, but showing a lot of respect there this time to Insert.
Yeah, double cross up was expecting the throw tech. Love the idea.
On guard break city. To the air throw. 2K could have finished off there if they believe.
Oh, but again, a similar situation. No meter to protect yourself. Beloved designs, I would say. Or maybe not for some people.
It's so beloved that it just hasn't changed. It hasn't changed in like 25 years. All they did was cut his hair. That's it. Used to have a ponytail, chopped it off an exert, never went back.
That's what I'm saying. Leave the gameplay to the side. Asuka is sick. The coat, the aesthetic of the book, and all of like the swords and stuff coming. Come on, dog. It's so raw.
The chunky shoes.
It's clean.
Oh, trying to dash in deep there. Classified though, cutting it off with 2P. And where did we get that Goldlewis wasn't designed by Daisuke? It was in one of the developers' backyards or in a view. I can't remember which one. They did mention it. I think it was an Evo interview, possibly. Oh, dash deep for the throw.
In here though, close slash finds it after the 6K. That was sick.
Yeah, missed cancel into close slash. That is not real at all. Shocked that connected.
Yeah.
Oh, in the misstep backwards, trying to snipe with the P misfinder.
I think that's an important thing to remember and an important lesson for a lot of people, especially coming into this game, as we're going to get a quick little J in the chat is, gotta remember, just because something's not real doesn't mean it won't work. It just means that you can't do it all the time. Sometimes you can take that fake thing that looks cool and sometimes works in your ranked games. you can hit people with it. It will work.
I'm gonna be honest.
You can do it more often than you think.
The line between real and fake is very blurred.
Yeah.
You can condition someone to not punish fake thing. And very often you see that at the highest level. B. Shot 2K. To the BRC. Yep, was expecting the fuzzy. Got hit by the low. Great round there for Classified.
Everything came up just about exactly how you needed it to. Closing distance perfectly. Making sure that Johnny doesn't get away with any of the, that extra nonsense stuff, as fake has become such a dismissive term in fighting games. Just if you're not biting, you haven't conditioned them well enough. True. Actually true and base.
I think fake has become more of a term that people use because fighting games have become a lot more like mathematic, right? Where you can really lean in on frame data. If you look back at older games, a lot of the pressure in neutral really was kind of vibes based, where you would do things that were negative and still keep going. And things weren't as consistent, right? So even if something was not real, it was kind of hard to punish.
Yeah, you have to remember that too. There's an exception to every rule, except for the fact that there's an exception to every rule. You know what I'm saying? So,
right,
definitely makes sense.
Dashing right into the downward dog.
I hate 2D so much.
Oh, get the plus frames. Chase you to the skies. I like that stagger pressure into the 5H. Ooh, but the counter hit there. MJ get the guard crush.
Caught out. Quick throw with card. Joker's trick. It leaves us with just a little bit of life left. Not quite 50 meters. Here is on the safe jump. We find the mark.
Oh, and an immediate burst. Dashing into the 5D. Excuse me. I think even what's happening? All right, something's wrong here. Classified just standing completely still after that. Oh yeah.
Controller issue, maybe?
Controller issue, desync, it's gotta be something. Something's wrong.
We'll see if on the reset if we're back to playing. Down back for now. Looking like this round might be over. Interesting and unfortunate turn of events, it seems here. A little bit of a delay. I'll see in the Discord if maybe it was just controller issues and it's fixed.
Could have been a little bit of like a controller disconnect or something, but yeah, they're definitely talking about now. I assume that MJ is definitely going to take that. I mean, they're on the verge of taking it anyway, right? Just because if I get one more combo. But Classified dashing around, seeming like they want to play it out.
Okay, so what it seems is, so Classified did have a controller issue, but because it was already MjKurase favored, Classified was just like, just take it. It's cool. So it was a small controller issue, hopefully not something that pops up again, but that is going to be 1-to-1.
All right. Hey, we take those.
Honestly and truly, I realize when I watch other people interact with situations like that I'm just like such a dishonorable bastard.
Me too, actually.
I'm taking it every time. I don't even care, dude.
I don't even wait. If I see you stand still and you get hit and I'm like, oh, there must be something wrong, I'm not going to wait for you. I'm just going to kill you.
That's a wrap, yeah, 100%. I'm kind of a scumbag, I've learned. Missbinder, 2S, multi-hit working well. Great on the opposite side, though, as MJ gets gold bursted back into the corner and loses their own burst.
This is rough. Look at the damage on that. All of a burst bait. Okay, we're just jumping right over. Excuse me?
Yeah, all right. This is not okay. We got to change this Johnny's guy's design stat.
Getting the air deal, but the card is too far away now to be worthwhile. Ooh, that was kind of cute. Actually, the backdash cutting the card to make sure that Classified couldn't approach.
Okay, Viral Arrow, great jump to not let that pressure reset go one more time. A pixel of life left. He's gonna have to spend all of this meter FDing, but instead, MJ actually overextends, gets caught out. This is terrible.
Are you gonna burst here? No, you don't! That was so doable, though. I guess the worry was that Classified still had 50 tension. You didn't, right?
Yeah, I think that you're right, but what do I know? But I think maybe you probably should spend it. I think it's worth it. You got to bet on yourself in a moment like that, especially as Johnny.
Card. Classified was just backing away to make sure that they weren't caught in the guard crush. This time the BRC sequence is going to be blocked, but MJ walking themselves into the corner.
On the back look here, legs exposed. Quick deal of the card as well. Opportunity now as the Joker's trick comes up again.
Ooh, the try dash.
Oh my god, but it's not gonna matter. Quick little question for you, Giovanna.
My name. Oh no! Oh, going for the goal burst there instead of trying to counter punch.
Save though, quick deal.
Oh
My god, the RC into the low, the multi-hit of the 2S.
Classified currently 1 game away from making the top 8 on the winner's side. This winner's side is looking crazy as well. Taking a look down at the bracket. Jack is currently going up against Chainsaw Nan. I believe they have to play the loser of this game, actually.
Oh,
if they win.
Tough. Scary prospect as we get deeper into it again. One last chance for MJ. Gotta keep his momentum up. Not the way you want to see it start, though. Classified. What a dash in that bar slash. That multi-hit. So strong for the open up. Again, same situation.
Giovanna is so good at whiff punishing. Classified has been on this character for 5 years. The whiff punish game is just crazy. And Johnny, when he whiffs hard. Harassing with that 2P, I like it. Just dash and jump into nothing. Unfortunately, ended up getting anti-aired. But yeah, just wake up with the 2P. Yabare.
Yeah, it was a big commitment there to try and get your opponent on a throw tech. Not going to work out here as Chips in the night. 2K whiffs on the 5K. 6K ends up finding the mark. MJ, big open up, but not the start you want to see. After that initial hit, gets nothing for it, and Classified cleans him out with the far heavy.
There's the burst. Last chance here for MJ now. PRC to make sure you don't get punished. But now down on resources. Oh! Yeah, you want to go for the YRC there, right? That's not a situation where you want to be guessing between the high and the low. Gets the pickup with the card into the wall break. It's back to neutral, sadly, but you are going to get that positive bonus.
Oh, okay. Good stop. Perfect spacing. 6K again? How does this keep finding the mark?
Sweet chin music. It's a jump scare button. So good for catching those backdashes.
I don't understand the super kicks just keep finding a home here. Max distance finds the connection. Situation getting a bit dire here as we find the misfinder and force the burst.
YRC gave the mix-up too. I like that that is what players are using YRC for, right? When you feel the mix-up coming, just let it rip, create some space.
Okay. Level up, got the deal, finds the hit. And of course, it's just enough as we do make it to the wall. Down to the wire is the game 5 for this final winner's side qualifying spot.
Of course, it's got to go down to the wire. Also, man, I love chat. Is Johnny his own person? Or is he related to someone in Guilty Gear?
I understand that question completely, but that's phrased in a very funny way. He's the leader of the pirate crew that May's on. Yeah.
Yeah. He is the man that never fails. He is wanted all around the world. He is a pirate captain. You wouldn't tell by looking at him, but he is a pirate captain.
So I guess in his own way, he is his own man.
He is not dating May. He is technically I'd say he's more like her adoptive father.
Yeah.
He does not see May in that way at all.
He is May's father figure 100%.
But she does not see him as a father figure. It's an unrequited. It's a one-sided love. All of the jellyfish pirates are women that he saved, brought in. They're orphans, I believe. Other than Leap Year, who is the cook. She's the old lady. She's the granny.
Now finds the overhead. Okay. The extension with the card whiffs out, but the 5K stops the dash.
Oh, the backdash into the 2P. Yes, Johnny has an entire crew of women that he saved because he respects women so much. There's a 6P.
Flash hopped away. Dude, that's always such a sick confirm with the 6P.
Flip right back in. And that is it, MJ. It was looking like Classified had the edge for most of that set.
Talking about
the red hound with white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the name of any of the horses. Gold Ship?
You could have said any name. I just told you I don't know. You have to tell me. Don't put a question mark.
Gold Ship for Guilty Gear Drive. Crazy. Yo, let's make it happen.
Oh my god. Slayer versus Leo, UMISHO, and Kaneda coming up, though. As you said, a matchup we've seen it time and time again. The matchup that we've actually seen with not necessarily exactly roles reversed, but UMISHO definitely had a stint playing the Sin a little bit. So, you know, obviously going to be somewhat familiar with the matchup here from both ends.
Yeah, there was a time when Sin was considered top 1 in the game, right? Very early in Season 3, and that is when UMISHO kind of ran wild with the character here. But now back on old reliable, the second king, Leo Whitefang.
Off here, though, gets the DP, wall stick very early as 5K gets the break.
Look at all these flow slashes. Kaneda with the respect. Oh, that's right. Kai is no longer king of Illyria. He's king of a new nation. Chat with the lore. I forgot.
Have the legs and the counter hit there. Jump scare from UMISHO. 5K works perfectly. Burst at a actually very nice timing there as we have full meter to invest here.
Oh, wasn't able to combo off the fireball though, but just throwing out the cheeky parry into the left-right mix.
Damn, a quick little 5K as we close distance and find the hit. Very nice for Umi.
Look, I do want Daryl to be playable, but I'm sorry, not before Gabriel's time, okay? It is Gabriel's time. That is Slayer's sparring partner, all right? Potemkin's boss. The man with the largest nose in Guilty Gear.
Crazy.
He's got such an iconic design. He's so cool.
I've gotten everything I wanted for this game already and more. So at this point, I'm down for whatever's going to make the most people happy. I still would like Zappa, but it's just, I'll take anything.
It's 100% Zappa or Raven. I'll put money on that, bro. It's Zappa or Raven. They're fighting over that slot.
Follow up. Decent block there. Trying to expose the legs as we do find the low.
Zoning out here with the fireball, trying to force Kaneda to overextend. Dashes in, gets caught by that JK.
Connect on the anti-air here. Down. It just dashes up and full send 6P. What a starter again as the overhead finds the mark and doubles up on the cross up. Had to, be a little bit, I wouldn't say risky, but a little aggressive in that moment to be able to keep it close, but it ends up being the right call.
Ooh, had the right idea to go for the run-up throw. Just pressed it a little too early there. It's the guard break with the axe kick. RTL that's going to be able to carry to a wall break. Oh, no. Problem here is, though, because you broke the wall of the super, not going to build up enough for another one, so it's right back to neutral. We're going back to neutral with an UMISHO who has nearly 100 tension here.
Luckily, the meter penalty had just worn off, so you do manage to build up 100 bar. You're going to live this mix-up here, and it's actually going to choose to burst, try and keep it rolling, but instead it's a DP, the flash kick in the block string.
Ooh, and the overhead catching the backdash. YRC was too far away. UMISHO running away with this with a 2-0 lead.
That one extra step outside of the range ends up being everything you could possibly need to save the day. That is such a rough way for it to go, but I feel like that's one of the hardest things to judge is in those like very, very max range situations, knowing like who is situationally aware enough to be ready for the max distance YRC and like having that spacing dialed into your brain, That's a lot.
It is a lot, and being ready to punish there too. UMISHO, one of the best in Strive for a reason.
Duel 1.
Now jumping into what could be the last match here of our first game of top 8.
Decent poke start. The whiff into the throw loop. Do it again.
It would work. Flash kick out. Oh. Yeah, that's going to hurt there. Could have been way worse, but UMISHO didn't have any tension to confirm off of. The IBFD pushing back so far.
Oh, but found the hit again. Tyrant barrel sticks to the wall. Situation a bit dire here. Distance closed and tries to tap the dust. That's a fantastic flash kick.
And harassing with that 2S over and over. UMISHO finds the round. Set point now.
Again, has a chance. Stance on stance. He's in a position where obviously we can get a little bit aggressive there. Just block on the first hit, but nothing to follow.
6P. I can tell you right now, chat, no, Arc System Works does not get tired of Leo being effective because he's one of Daisuke's favorite characters.
Straight up, Daisuke and the dev team actually love this character. It's on record. It's just like, this is not... This is not contested knowledge.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Nope. Turn off the game.
Yep. Little hot pass just because Leo was having trouble opening people up, so we gave him a jump. Oh my god! 3. More a little bit later, but hopefully we can keep that same energy coming in some of these other brackets because that was a massive offline performance from MJ. I hope we get to see more.
Duel 1.
It's not just a joke. Daisuke doesn't say who he plays, but it is on record that he really likes Leo, and that's why Leo was put in the game really early on the launch roster, because Daisuke wanted him.
Yeah.
That is on record. And then for Ram, all you need to know is that he considers Ram the main character of Strive, and the album for Strive is named after Ram's song. That's all you need to know for that.
Oh, okay. Already had the card laid out. Decent job closing distance here. Poke twice in a row. Again, same situation after the guard crush, but a master class on Goldlewis defense. It's 2P. That's, by the way, it's 2P. That's the whole class.
Right. And he's gonna put you right back into the corner there. Oh! My God!
Remember when I was talking about things that are really funny when it doesn't happen to me? Cross up Behemoth on the float over big Millia things.
Oh, the counter hitting. This is a huge combo now for MJ. Break the wall with the super. Let's see the J's in the chat.
Oh yeah. Land lays the card, gets the hit. Red. They're in a bit of a weird spot. I mean, security's at max, still has burst. Well, they just full send. I like that actually.
This is actually incredibly good. Now that we have the knockdown too, catching the backdash there with the overhead Behemoth. But that's a little rough. Yeah, just gonna hold on to the burst there. No reason to be a hero. Chip damage too from the guard crush.
Out the way, whip punch Behemoth, about as good as it gets. Sweeping legs, and with that card still at the feet, such a dastardly guess you have to go for there.
2P to stuff the 6K startup. But one issue with this matchup too is it's kind of hard to avoid the cards, right, as Goldlewis. So MJ can create a lot of space, toss out the cards for free, and then Red just has to deal with them in a lot of time.
Yeah, because once you close distance, once you put a normal on Johnny, things have changed. But instead, it's very difficult to actually get that action rolling if Johnny's willing to play it slow. Because you can see, MJ, there's not a lot of urgency in the things he's doing for good reason. You can kind of play it slow, let your normals rock, get the full push away. But this is where it gets troublesome.
6K gonna be blocked. And this time getting the whiff punishment, an immediate burst. Yep. Skyfish is not gonna beat out the Joker trick.
Say that is never what you're expecting to see, but the card does cleanly beat out our minigun that we do try to pull. Red, a decent idea. Fortunately, just doesn't pan out for them. 1-0.
Like it's Jack build. That can mean so many different. Is this the RedIAmNot build to defeat Jack?
Duel 1.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that meaty just timed a little too late. Nice wake up throw there from MJ. Pretty risky too, all things considered.
What a throw. Opportunity for the OTG instead. Just gonna lay the drone and keep the pressure up. Full send with the Behemoth, tries to jump away and gets the throw.
Okay. Yeah, that jump scares 6H. Just keeping Red locked up, back stuck up against the wall, and now sent through the glass with the Flamin' J.
Here once again, even with the effective use of the IBFD, you just don't buy yourself enough room to get to move. You're still with it. One big push block is not enough to get you out of Johnny's range.
It's in case you couldn't read it. Yeah, just needed the RC to actually close the gap or just find a counter hit. How many Behemoths can we fit in one combo? Hard knockdown. But I'm not just going for the JD. The FD is fantastic there.
So 2Ps though, keeps on the same side. Burst is available, but no chance you spend it there. Very smart. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lurking is correct, by the way. He's still extremely involved, just not in the way that he once was, you know? speaking of Daisuke.
Oh, Daisuke? Yeah, he still writes music, still designs the characters, writes the story. He does all that.
Yeah.
He's just not involved in the gameplay aspect. He wasn't even back in Exer. The battle designer for Exer is Pachi, who is currently the director of Tokon Fighting Soul.
Yeah. MJ tosses the card one more time. Goldlewis, unfortunately. How did they even hide Goldlewis behind the card? That's it.
It's a big man.
It's the only. That makes sense. All good though. There's a lot of things in this that don't make sense. We're in a room full of animals. Nothing makes sense. 2-0.
A room full of beasts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Daisuke did write Iron Man's theme to Tokon, and it goes crazy.
All the music in that game is pretty good. I don't think I've heard a bad song yet. There's some better than others. Like I think Doom's my favorite, but there's no bad songs yet.
Daisuke also wrote some of the best songs that are in BlazBlue as well. He famously did Susuno? I can't remember the character. Susuno, right?
Susuno, yeah.
Susuno, yeah. He did Susuno's theme. The Must Die, that's Daisuke.
Fire. That's a great song. Okay, keep the pressure up. Security gauge at maximum here. Was about to take the 51 hits and says, listen, it's a rerun. I'm doing it again.
All right, there's the 2K2D. Card is up once again for the guard break. Ooh, I like that routing there. Just to put the card on you once again with the air deal. Ooh. Uh-oh. Get in. Yes, for a lot of this set, we've been seeing MJ just trying to use the guard break as a tool to prevent Red from pushing in, right? It's just such a big hitbox against a big body. But Red starting to find the gap.
Throw it, take that little step backwards here.
God.
Oh, I mean, that's quite a few layers I have to deal with in a row. It's hard to blame Red in a situation like that. There's 2 games, 1 round away.
Tripped up again. The guard crush. Once MJ gets that 50 tension, that's where things get scary. Now you have to worry about the instant overheads and the conversions. Fully charged. Wow! Okay! MJ just feeling confident.
Kind of energy you have to bring to the table in a matchup like this. You go 5K, 6K once again. A punish on the jump in. The life total is dwindling.
Up. Oh, no. Backdash and tried to press. This time the backdash going to get caught by the JH. 100 tension, you're in the corner. There's no way you survive this one.
No rotations required. Doesn't spin the stick, not a once. A round a piece and an opportunity to claw back into this one. Oh. Uh-oh.
JS. To throw. Look at the pressure, just relentless. MJ finally running out of tension, so opted to go for the misstep back, create space. Especially since you have Red in the corner already. No need to overextend. Playing so well.
Burn it down. The choice for now sets up a guard break and tries to make a bit of room. Such a sick timing on the jump back there. Red still has burst, but it's going to get locked out of it for the hard knockdown.
Still has an opportunity to spend it, but you have to be worried about it getting baited out here by MJ. And it was the 5K whiff.
We're going to stick with it. If we can get that type of momentum, potentially this could be something we could see long term. But let's see if Jack has found a new character to be able to continue this reign of terror. I love how aggressively we're moving that, using that high movement speed early. tick those from those awkward ranges are so important with this character, I think, because like we were talking about before, you can get a little linear depending on how you try to apply your pressure with this character. So using that high dash speed to shift in the throws at awkward spacings, I think is going to be pivotal.
Right. Oh, wow. Deep dash in with the 6K. Yep, gonna get the combo here. Oh, drops the 5H, but that's fine. Still gonna break the wall anyway. What's useless will always be so. It's saving some of the electricity gauge there. If you're not gonna kill, I think it's really important to actually save the electricity gauge when you go for that super, but just a blistering first round there for Jack.
Now round start, I feel like, yeah, you've got to give a little bit of space, but you have good enough normals to be able to contest straight afterwards. Not gonna matter. Those 3K finds a home, gets the jump back, applies the, you know, lays out the mat and is able to get straight back into the pressure here. So efficient so far.
Look at how quickly he is playing this character. You can definitely tell it has just clicked for him. Yep, full screen there, level 3 on the fireball, so strong. Yep, when you go for 2D, either ending it with the satellite or with the fireball is the way to go. I already forgot the chat just told me.
I think that's one of the most important things too, is recognizing where the electricity gauge is when you're interacting with Robo-Ky in certain spots. Like in a spot like that, you burst, you send Jack full screen. Jack is full screen with level 3 missiles, and you're in the corner, so you don't have a lot of positional room. You can't do a lot of interesting things or unpredictable things to get around that next approach. So that just kind of gets to guarantee throw that level 3 missile and at least close like half the screen distance right away.
Yeah, and again, like you mentioned, level 2 is all you really need to get cooking, right? Level 2 is going to give you a good guard crush if you go for the lucky launcher. Level 2 is going to give you another great fireball, too, to keep yourself safe on block if you have a little bit of distance between you and the opponent.
Forward, try to go for the back dash there. I love the close slash from insert. Very smart as the FD continues to try and buy space. Throw, though.
Also, I like that Jack is going for the same color I did, bro. That's the Virgil color.
That's pretty good. Ooh, quick sweep in the legs, though. Works out again. Tap, dust. I have to highlight again. When I saw that animation for the first time, I was like, this is going to be the most blockable dust of all time. But for some reason, it's a lot of visual noise. It's kind of hard to see.
It's still quick, just as fast as all the other tap dust. Yeah. Nice cross up there with the JH. Creating some space. Ooh, I like that. Going for the up dolphin hop to try and punish or at least cut off Jack from being able to move after placing the mat.
The attempted follow-up, pop blown up. Chance now as we go for the dashboard once again. 2K, 2D easily opens it up now as we're at a pixel of life. Like it's taken away, a close slash and a dream. Just around a piece now.
That 5H, that is the money button there. Love the close slash into the 2K. That little stagger pressure. I'm taking notes here. I'm watching this very intently.
I like the spaces we're playing this 5K though. Definitely, you know, the normal of choice when you're trying to stop sign some of these situations is, again, new character be damned. The defensive habits and the offensive choices from Jack. I mean, it's still Jack. You have to remember.
Tried to go for that fancy route a little bit earlier too. Can be kind of difficult to hit when you're going for those JS, JD air dash combos. But what a 5H. Is that a punish?
On the no cancel, I think it was. I didn't see it, but on a kill, it does. I don't know if it pops up.
Yeah, I don't think so. But that 5H is just a hell of a button. It's 13 frames on the 5H. So close slash or far slash is 10. 2S is 11. No, I'm mixing it up. What? It's like 10, 11, 12. I think the 5H is 12 frames. Is that correct, chat?
That sounds
This came out 3 days ago.
I don't know. I do not have the frame data committed to memory yet.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
If you're going to play the character, you got to get it quicker. Yeah. Yeah. No, honestly, though, I feel like the big thing for me, 5K and 2S are paying my rent so far in my travels with this character. 2S, that multi-hit is so sick, and the 5K is such a good stop sign if you want to play a little bit slower.
Okay. So, yeah, 5H is 13, 2S is 12, and far slash is 10. Okay. Here we go. Muda.
Doesn't do very much damage, but still, it's all about the positioning. It's all about the knockdown. It's all about the multi-hitting jump S. Good God.
JS, bro. It's like Bedman on crack, right? The fact that you can cancel it at any time, and it cancels really quickly, too, if you just press that JH.
Block there. Love the reposition. I thought for sure we were going to be a little bit more aggressive with the button choice on the way down.
Yeah, I think the reasoning why you can't really combo off the 6P is the intention we just saw there from Jack, right? You hit the 6P and then you immediately go into the mat, but right now you're about to go through the glass.
Oh, Giovanna-san. Quick and easy. Leaves us down to just a little bit of life left to throw. We'll do it at this point potentially as we try to go for it ourselves. Jack takes the initiative.
The push out on that 6K. Oh, there it is, right? Going for the JS, immediately canceling into the JH, landing into the command grab. That kind of pressure because this is what makes blocking this character so scary.
Damn, that's extra mean as an OTG. Crushed him like a tin can.
Like you said, bro, that's an expensive body. RAM prices are through the roof.
Connect there though, follows through. I thought for sure we are going to be blocking in that spot. Insert continues pressure, but gets pushed a little too far away. And again, that's one of the greatest strengths of Robo-Ky. We have to sing that praise over and over as the routing is perfect.
Jack already got some of these difficult routes down just a few days in. Love what we're seeing with the light confirms there too. And then the wall break didn't have super, but still this is a massive life lead and plenty of electricity to work with.
Hops on the horse for just a moment to slow things down.
And let me tell you, it works. Just try it. Try it. As Blue Moon comes through with the $10 saying Robo-Jobber and ProXY. Crazy.
Thanks,
Robo-Jobber, ProXY. We low-key thought about like making our voices sound robotic for this, but I think that would have been
That would have been a funny bit for like 11 seconds.
You're right.
Like, oh no, shimmy out of your shoes straight away. Burst spin, stuck against the wall. Close slash. I thought they nerfed that. And this is the, I mean, this is the canon matchup, right?
Right. Still in the dark. Oh, a nice 5D. Look, they buried the hatchet. Thank you. Close slash 2S. YRC just trying to create that space. It's not gonna matter though. Right back on your dome with the JH.
Couldn't quite make enough room. Bit of trouble. Distance close. Oh my, yup, respect. Anybody else see the clip of the Robo-Ky's jabbing for 99 seconds? Anybody else see that?
I have not.
Nature's healing. I'll find it. Dude, it was a beautiful clip.
Oh, trying to go for the air throw. That's evil. Whiffing the air throw, but being able to cover yourself with the leapfrog. Who needs RC? Blocks the burst, puts Millia into the Sharknado, and now hold this whack-ass mix-up.
Straight through with Morphus here. Quick little bite. Puts us in a good position now. Not a lot of life to play with, but 50-meter.
Oh, and again, outside of the YRC range. It's going to happen a couple of times tonight. Some of these players.
Okay, they connect. Bad Moon. Get this back down to the earth here. Great match on the 5P.
Pick up. Idiot. First there. Oh! The fastball was such a good idea, but little Eddie coming in for the save. And look at the damage off of that confirmed.
Stay fully down for the top rope here. PRC couldn't quite close distance opposed, but Drunkard. No, you sent little Eddie to go do his own thing. He needed to be there to protect you. Oh, God.
Bro, help.
Oh,
Help.
man. Self-destruct should be unblockable is a good sentence.
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie.
I still love going for self-destruct just because incredibly funny. It's basically a taunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, just hitting self-destruct full screen when the opponent's one hit away from death and just shooting level 3 rockets at them is pretty fun.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yo, round start. Brian trying to create that space. This matchup, not too fun for Zato in this game. Obviously, Leapfrog is your go-to anti-air, but Millia has no issues getting above it and around it.
Yeah, blocks everything out there. Took a decent chunk of damage on the first hit as well as Chipp on the follow-up. Almost converted that, but still, it's not going to matter. Finds a secondary hit and breaks the wall with the sword to a full gauge.
Ooh, into the low. Love the flight mix-ups here. And just a cheeky throw, pulling Eddie back a little bit there to make room.
That followed up 5P. Oh no, but the attempted follow-up straight afterwards gets destroyed by the jump H in the end. Dust Cloud setters. Close the distance after that burst.
Caught with the left, right. Actually not going for the hard knockdown bad moon setup there. Instead, just wanted to reset with the fastball into more left-right shenanigans. 6H, break it with the rib cage. Oh, bad moon RC. You had to expect it was coming there with 100 tension on CloverDragon's side.
Yeah, because at that point, you're just going to do it 15 times in a row. No reason not to. Full send. On the other side, though, finds the hit. The 6H. The opposed picks up. Look at the damage. That's with Eddie only contributing 1 hit.
Oh, but the JH. CloverDragon not out of this yet. Look at the maneuverability here, not pressing on the opposed. But that ended up not saving them anyway. Through the wall, little Eddie is gonna come back here. Oh, that's a weird looking throw.
Hey, equal. Are they both in the bed costume? Stop.
Wake up. It's the bed strapped to the back.
There are like 2 or 3 costumes in the game that are like if you're using half of the zebra or like the bedman thing or any Potemkin armor, I'm terrified of you.
There's a Robo-Ky face, right?
That's probably
So you can
the
have
horrifying
Robo-Ky skin, so you can make Robo anyone. Where's the Robo-May avatars?
Artemis for the break. About a third of your life off the table. Brian sets up the opposed. Empty jump throw is the perfect answer to how Brian has been killing so many players today.
Ooh, able to still block there. Was about to go into flight, and the burst is baited. Brian wanted to hold on to that corner and shut down the aggression for CloverDragon, but ended up just throwing it away.
Okay, bit of a delay, 6P. Perfectly placed now. Throw on the opposite side, though. Pierce into the mix-up.
Oh, it's a throw. Here we go. Time to get the snowball rolling. Cross up there with the JH, and you are just in the blender. That was a little, I think, input error there. Accidentally knocking tskrBrian too far away to not keep looping the Oki. Brian will take full advantage of that mistake.
No follow-up. JS on the way down. Quick stop with the Artemis there. And again, this time, repositions past. Good idea. And it's able to find the throw this time, too. I thought for sure we were going to be too late.
Oh, no! The burst getting blocked. A bit of a panic burst there from Brian, and a CloverDragon. Very close to eliminating Brian here from the bracket.
Yeah, maybe not what we were looking for in the moment there. Gets caught out in just the worst possible way. A chance, though, to potentially still stay alive. It's, as you said, the movement, the type of pressure we're able to put up is just such a huge wall to have to climb over. The threat of Capel, the threat of the double air dash, it just feels like you have to be so far ahead of the game in your positioning of Eddie and your attempts to stop her from being able to get over.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, dash up 2K at round start from Zato?
I'm down. Right now, got him with the leapfrog, force the burst. More resources off the table now as invite hell into the dash back, recognizing we didn't have Eddie quite yet.
Look at this. Offense seems never ending. The little 2P there to jab out Eddie, and now CloverDragon. Hungry for the win. Didn't even spend all that tension to close out that round. Now sitting at set point.
Yeah, down the wire. This one final round now. Okay. Dude, and you never get to see it. Straight in with the 6K.
Sending out the sword. Fully refill that Eddie gauge. The applause locking you down. Blocking the low this time. Goes for the overhead. Defense there. CloverDragon was able to weather the storm until Eddie ran out. And now like a bat out of hell here.
Oh my. Okay, I mean, staying alive in just the most fantastical possible way. Oh my god.
What an absurd conversion.
One same on the side though. Hair cart, dash pass. Big chance. Here comes Winger. Touch of life left to play with here. Anything will do it. Positive bonus. Getting built up. Drunkard hits.
Ooh. Tried to jump to get the dash under, right? Tried to get the leapfrog to carry under to take the corner. Didn't quite work out, but we're still maintaining this offense. And you know what? If you can't break one wall, just take them to the other one.
Oh no, but one of the command throw doesn't work out. No cancel on the hair car. Gold burst not punished. This is just a comedy of errors here as we're trying to reestablish ourselves. And Capel gives us just enough extra movement to be able to pass and get the hit.
Ooh. And we actually got an update from production here. Kaneda is the one who knocked Jack into losing. So this is the run back.
So is super ready for the matchup, it seems.
Sin beats Robo-Ky? Is that what we're learning here tonight?
Damn. I mean, with a counter press like that, maybe Kaneda beats Jack. Close slash. Good follow-up, though.
Full screen run-in. Excuse me? FP jump 2D?
I actually don't mind that at all, assuming that you're going to go for the follow-up with the guard break, as we do find that cross-up and get the hit. No spending of the meter, though.
The way that Jack is already utilizing every single button that Robo-Ky has to great effect. Unfortunately, getting crossed up there, eating that close slash. And now right into RTL, ride the lightning.
Dastro, we were talking about that a little bit earlier, because before the stream, I was saying from the Potemkin perspective, I was just like, if I just stay full screen and just 6H, I actually don't know what this character does. So I definitely agree. It's a little weird if Robo-Ky has to feel like he's closing distance, right?
That's true. Oh, nice. JH into the back throw. Isn't this Sin's dad? You might be onto something.
You know, yes.
Oh, fully charged dust just to punish. We already got these dust combos? Damn.
Simple does it again. Says if that's what hit last time, it'll probably work again. It's fine.
Chat, I don't know if you've seen Robo-Ky's interactions with other characters, but he does have a voice line with Dizzy where he says, "I would step up for you." So he is saying he will be the dad that steps up.
My God. That's 50% of life off the top. The guy needs to calm down. Close slash. Looks for the 2D. Nice trade.
Oh, 2P into the 2S. Just goes to the RC routing here. My robot father. Oh, no super, didn't have enough tension there, so just went for the 5H to break the wall. Point blank choo-choo.
Up there too. And that's what we were talking about before. That cross-up hitbox, definitely good, especially for situations like that, but Kaneda does not seem to care.
Oh, and baiting out the burst. Chat, no one's better off with Robo-Ky.
That's true. I think you're objectively correct.
There's no one who's better. And Venom's not even better off with Robo-Ky.
Hold on. Well, they're in love.
That's true. That's true.
You crazy thing.
You know how it is. I love Venom. I don't agree with his choice of, relationships, but I support him nonetheless.
Back into the mix again. Very nice use of the DP there. Burst is spent right away. Robert said you could do better, Venom.
He can. Look at his track record, bro. Pining for Zato, now with Robo-Ky. Come on. That's not what I'm saying, chat. All right, wall break.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
There's the guard crush for the dash and for the throw. Oh, yeah. Had to fly forward just a little bit there. Didn't get that.
Tapping dust again. 6H is still not quite enough. Pixel of life left as we try to jump away. Manages to survive just off of an error from Kaneda. And then taps the dust for the hit.
Robo-Ky has his soul. I don't know about that one. There's the slide in. 6K. There's the 5P. Gotta pick up with the 2K. Okay, Jack.
Trying to clean up with the routing there. Wasn't quite able to secure it all, but still. That's what Matt once again, but gets poked out of it. FD making space has been such a critical portion of the matchup here so far. Is at max distance we find that slash.
Oh, and the 6P hitting behind the back. You see Jack is trying to go for those fancy JS air dash routes. Those are really difficult, right? It's going to take some time to get those down consistently. RC on this. Should be able to close this out. Yeah, didn't even need the scooter.
Still goes for a ride.
Always. Six H could take a little snack time, break the wall, clean 50%. Okay, yeah, just refunding what we spent there.
Okay, but back in the mix again. RTL takes us to the wall. That's the one thing you can't copy. Oh my God, and gets obliterated, as well as going for the confirm to guarantee the lockout of the burst.
Fantastic play there from Kaneda. Tied up one apiece. I can see why. Kaneda was the one who was able to send Jack to losers.
I think Kaneda's playing extremely well, and this matchup looks annoying.
It does look. For who, though? Because I think it looks kind of annoying for Robo-Ky.
Yeah, no, I think Sin, I feel like this feels Sin favor just watching it.
2S is really annoying to deal with. For sure. That 2S Sin just reaching so far. And I actually wonder if Sin has really good punishes for some of like Robo-Ky going for 5H and trying to set up the mat.
Okay. Put the legs though. Found the hit again. Scoots on in. And it's a 2H attempt. Trying to put the helmet on. Can't block the DP though.
I really like that. The empty jump 2D. I'm going to steal that.
Yeah, if you have enough like electricity for a level 2 speaker, I think it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, because instead of going for the 2K 2D, right, the 2K is going to lead to a lot of heavy scaling. If you just get that raw 2D and it connects, it's going to do a grip of damage. Oh, love that routing, though. Set up the mat to get just a little extra electricity and break the wall. Ooh, into the PRC 6P, the secret gun.
I needed to have like the little like the bang flag, you know what I'm saying? I needed to be really good. Sliced up though. Full refund and charges the dust for the punish here. Burst is available, so cuts it short. Absolutely the correct call.
You just get the hard knockdown, right? Hard knockdown and positive bonus is going to be more important than the extra damage you would get from doing the full route. And this is why. Going right into the super Muda once again. He looks so... I can't tell what emotion the face is trying to convey when doing that pose.
I fully just... this character is an enigma from that perspective, so I don't know. Truthfully. He's got all over the place.
You know what's funny, too? For those of you that don't know, he's got the belt buckle, Enui, mimicking the hope and free. Enui means essentially like dissatisfaction, a lack of excitement.
Damn.
So he's just my man's hurting deep down.
Hop over 2D. That's what you were talking about. That was going to be a massive scale. That was going to be like no scaling on the combo. There was going to have a ton of damage. Sets out the mat though and gets a bit of a charge up as we confirm.
The constant ID back, covering it with the JH there, making it a very difficult approach for Kaneda. Jack now sitting on set point. The run back might be happening.
With the legs though, love the burst timing. I appreciate that too. Sets up the mat and just chills. You don't have to do too much. Your opponent kind of has to make a move at that point, but Kaneda seems to be making the right moves as Tyra Barrel sets this up.
But what a round there. Kaneda now closing it out, keeping the burst. That's huge going into this next one. But dash up 2K. This man is fast. And the fully charged dust. Just going to go for the instant knockdown again. No! Kaneda was ready this time. So no positive bonus for Jack.
Oh, here though. Quick little stomp with the feet. All good to go still. FDing to try and make space. Was looking for the air to air, but gets jabbed out of it.
Oh, got caught pressing. Probably trying to go for 6P in that scenario to blow up the unicorn. Hard knockdown.
Yeah, something's still okay. This one's mad. Had to burst.
ID back JH, and there it is on the segue. Jack riding on through the loser's side. MJ. Now, gonna have to be going up. Ooh, this is fly versus fly swatter, right? Millia's got to hit a lot. Goldlewis has to hit once.
Well, we'll see if you can, how many of those hits we can string it together into the stage of this one here. CloverDragon off the rip, finds a couple 5Ks, tries to charge the dust, catches a behemoth for the trouble. And now at life deficit, I mean, it shows up quick. Once again, those we're gonna, open things up a little bit. Gets the hit, breaks the wall, has the 50 meter still intact, but Red meter of their own, potential for the reversal, as well as the cancel of security to potentially make things a bit messy as we do YRC just make space. But this is where the behemoths begin raining down terror here, using all of that meter just to survive, and then just gets caught one more time. Sometimes you don't need to mix it up. Sometimes a good behemoth will carry through. Blocks twice in a row, was able to find the reversal 2P straight afterwards. Opportunity for the anti-air, but didn't want to overextend, which is smart. It's an important thing you have to do in a matchup like this. You cannot overextend for the anti-airs. Find them where you can, but don't do too much, as Red is doing just enough with the 1080. Oh my, almost enough. Same situation again, though. Don't overextend for that final hit. Just delay if you can. Security is building up. You can just skyfish here soon, or burn it down is just as good.
Oh, it gets the throw to survive the burn it down. The maneuvers here from CloverDragon. Oh no, but couldn't get the wall break.
And the Lord's 2P once again. That's something we saw at Evo a bunch that people were doing against Burn It Down, is people's timing on YRCs to avoid the ending portions of Burn It Down was actually crazy good.
Yeah, you have to learn how to do it. Burn It Down is such an oppressive, especially for closing out. Very common that you're one hit away from death. Goldlewis players should send it. Right, game number 2 here. Try to go for the 2P once again, just a little too slow on the startup.
Okay. There, got a quick little touch. So good here. First, keeps the corner. Security gauge looking good as well. Swinging behemoths while we can.
Empty jump 2S. Oh, did that turn around? It did. Oh no!
Oh my god, it's a fate worse than death. Just autocorrects at the perfect timing.
Oh, trying to stay very airborne. Nice, got the JH, but opted to reset and go for the throw.
Big chance to equalize here. Not the way you want this to open up. So clean hit, clean behemoth one time with the drone.
Mothered in the corner, and you are dead.
Same thing there. No churn required. A round apiece, but honestly, a must-win for CloverDragon. Do not put yourself in a position to need 3 in a row against Goldlewis.
Jumping out of the throw. Wow, jump back JD into the air dash for JK. Only comboing on counter hit like that. See, Red has a lot of experience in the matchup, using so many buttons to cover the different approaches there of CloverDragon, whether it be the 2P, the JS, or burn it down. Oh. That was smart there to use it to take the corner. And now 5D into the drone, the Goldlewis classic.
I mean, just perfectly spaced out for the follow-up dust. What can you possibly do? It's just so much to have to deal with here as we hop on and straight back off. One last chance for CloverDragon. Has to keep the momentum. Needs 3 straight, which is already just so difficult because it's so hard to not just like taking out the fact that Red is, they are a world-class player. Just the character matchup, the macro. it's so hard to not just get behemoth randomly and lose a game, lose a round. It's so hard to stay consistent against this character.
It is. He just shells out damage and has massive hitboxes that cover the angles you want to approach. I've never felt like, even with Millia getting better and better, that this was a good matchup for Millia. It just feels agonizing how well you have to play it. Here we go, nice JH. Like, look how little damage is done there. And one mistake, and you lose the round. RedIAmNot on the verge of a 3-0. On the verge of getting into top 4.
Ooh. Oh, throw, delays. That was a very awkward situation there on the fake cross-up. Keeps rolling the behemoth, though.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, you had to burst. You had to burst or you were actually dead. You might still be dead. That is a full health Goldlewis with a lot of resources swinging at you. And RedIAmNot swings their way with a perfect top 4.
Just like that. Leo, I mean, you've got Goldlewis, who you can definitely deal with. And again, I haven't seen the matchup yet, but I assume that Johnny probably does pretty well against Robo-Ky.
Actually, from what I've played over the past couple days, I kinda like Robo-Ky into Johnny.
Oh,
not even gonna lie.
okay.
Kinda like it.
We'll get there when we get there. I'm excited. I'm excited to be proven wrong. It's been so hard to close distance on people.
No issue for Leo to close the distance. Getting the burst there out of MJ and right back in.
FD try to take a little bit of a step forward afterwards here. Checking the legs, lays the card. Decent punish.
The card full screen. That change to having card getting sent all the way basically full screen is actually huge for Johnny.
Yeah. Headbutt followed up. A little bit of meter to still play with here. Trying to play the footsies game, but playing it a little too reserved, it feels like there. UMISHO gets very aggressive, but no punish coming out. It's always easier said than done, but you got to be ever vigilant.
And the burst to stay aggressive. Like the throw here into the OTG. Oh, but yeah. You can't be using Misfinder too close to the opponent. Gets punished very easily by a lot of these characters.
Stop the pillar though. Max meter. MJ, a potential 6K. Again, follows up. Doesn't spend the rest of the meter. Still has bar.
Oh, and the instant overhead. Fast RC as well. Set up the card. Oh, just getting away from the YRC. MJ unfortunately dropping that combo. Could have been enough to close out the round, and now has to block this next mix-up. Oh yeah, we need this. Oh, we need this.
Oh, just barely jump past the card. Explosion, and then exposes the legs. A quick 2K to find the mark.
Joe already starting off strong. That's got to sting a little bit there. I do believe that MJ with the right routing could have been closed out that round there at the end.
Again, it's just a little bit of a tough matchup here to try and navigate. Obviously, the distance closed. Leo being able to, yeah, even situations like that, round start, tries to take one step backwards, legs exposed instantaneously. Felt like you never got a chance to have a say in the matter.
That's how it feels when you're fighting Leo, to be honest. It feels like a lot of the time you don't get a word. This character just keeps yapping at you. Oh, but that's 6P.
It's gonna be a little bit more of the same, it seems.
Yeah, Leo, very snowball-heavy character, right? It's a reason why we saw him thrive so well in the Wild Assault meta, where the game was incredibly snowball-heavy. Even with that being nerfed, Wild Assault not being in the game, snowball being nerfed a bit, this character still leans on it.
Just like that, it's 2 hearts deleted again. UMISHO 2 straight, a single away from being able to completely dominate this one here. I mean, winners finals, a guaranteed top 2 spot at this point. As we said, MJ, I believe the only player left in this bracket who hasn't won a TNS before, so the only chance we've got here for a non-repeat winner, which, you know, I'm always in the back of my head, always rooting for.
Of course, that's a crazy statistic too. All the way here in a winners finals. So, I mean, even if they go down here against UMISHO, it's not over yet, right? They get a chance to lick their wounds, figure out what went wrong, try and get the run back, but that's not where we want to go.
Not looking much better. Still has the full burst. Clean connect and is able to find the 2H afterwards. Decent. Oh, decent damage, but mistimed the mix up there.
Close slash. 3 close slashes, and finally UMISHO bites. Oh no!
And is easily blocking. Unfortunately, there the question will not be answered. It's a quick throw and it's set point.
Oh, trying to go for the throw. Things are just falling apart here for MJ. We shows movement too. 5P anti-air. Jump in, look at this pressure. ProXY overhead connects.
I mean, at this point, what can you possibly do? Legs get exposed once again. Everything down to the wire here and gets punished on the attempt to get aggressive. It's a charged dust. It's a double charged dust. And it is set point 3 games straight. UMISHO with a great...
No eggs coming through with the sub as well. Appreciate you.
Oh, man. So we're back in the mix again. Here we go. An opportunity as round start dashes up with the 2K. Got to remember, again, the movement speed on this character is extremely high. That's one thing he's definitely got going for him.
Oh, he's actually on wheels. It's not even a figure of speech.
Bro was skating. Literally.
Got the Heelys.
The Heelys. He would wear them too. That's really humble.
Can't believe this dude's powered by tangerines, bro. He's even got one hanging off his hip. Look at this every time. Just ending block strings, setting up the mat. Oh, we're flying.
There. And that's honestly pretty efficient. Blocking the Skyfish from full screen, charging up the entire time. Got left on the mobile charger.
You see that Red is like not sure how to approach, right? 5H is such a good tool, obviously. 2H is a good anti-air. 6P, okay. And the projectile, the fact that Jack is constantly sitting on level 2, the projectile is such a good tool as well because it also slightly tracks, and when you're a big body, it's hard to jump over.
And use that movement speed, closes distance, 2H. That missile, I mean, it looks very disjointed. It is a normal. You got to remember.
That's right. The most disjointed hitbox, you would say.
A gun. Hopped over. Dude, that MG jump 2D, you're right. I'm stealing that. The crossover 2D is so sick. I mean, the timing is pretty good. The scaling on the combo is ridiculous if you get it. And it leaves you very close.
Incredibly close. I think it actually leaves you close enough after the guard break, if they're not FDing, to go for the command grab. Well, it just seems like this matchup is 5H. We are just pressing on the tip of that 5H, right? Unless Goldlewis is counter swinging with the Behemoth Typhoon. I don't know how he actually counter pokes that move.
Yeah, so far it's just looking like he kind of has to deal with it in his own way, just kind of watch it happen. You hate to see it, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes in these matchups for the big bodies.
I love what I'm seeing, bro. Robo-Ky. We're in the era of Robo-Ky. AI era, help.
No. Wait a second. Wait, go back.
Roll back the clock.
Man. Yeah.
It's all right. Robo-Ky's all analog, all right?
Hell yeah.
Duel 1.
Back in the mix again. Right away, was looking for 5K. 2K gets the hit. It was a punish, but it was an airborne hit. It looked like there, so it actually pops out and gets nothing for it.
Oh,
Behemoth time and time again. It's Aaron Curry coming through with the break. Good to see you, homie. Hope you had a good stream. Appreciate you as always.
Duck guard break hell here. Again, trying to poke with that 5H. But this is where the lack of a reversal really shows. When you're low on tension, low on electricity, back up against the wall, it's rough.
I was gonna say just fully getting jumped. 51 hits, max meter as we close distance here. Gonna have to block it out, but can't quite. The tap dust is a little quicker than we were expecting. They tried to be preemptive there, but was a little too early. Not what I was expecting. This time it works out.
Oh, but yeah, dashing on in, probably trying to go for the close slash. Close slash timing is a little weird. That's something I've noticed playing a lot of Robo-Ky. You try to dash in to get the close slash. You gotta be very on point with the.
That was cute. That was cute. What a bait.
Corner. Nice 6P immediately setting up the mat. Harassing with the rockets. But runs right into the 2S, and that's going to be a game there for RedIAmNot. I like 2S as the counter poke option. Very disjointed normal was buffed at 2.0.
Definitely helpful in moments like that. Covers everything that you could possibly need. Still
Wait,
in
give
this.
Duel 1.
I feel like honestly, it really is coming down to the whip punish game, as you said, and it's gone a little bit farther from 5H to a little bit more 5S. Trying to be a little bit more compact in how we're doing it. It feels like.
Yeah, but it really has like a poking war, right? There's the JH. Immediate burst from Red. Oh, okay. Fancy combos. Doesn't go for the wall break there because we want to set up the mat. And now absolutely just going to cut this one short. You don't want to use any of your electricity gauge. You can opt to use more of your electricity gauge during the super in order to make it do more damage.
Jump in for the hit though. It's Paragon FGC coming through with the raid as well. Good to see y'all. Hope you had a good stream. Y'all are just in time for Robert Kyle to continue his dominance here. Jack, the game and around halfway to victory here. Slight advantage here on red.
Telling you, he's making the thumbnail. That dash up BD2H into the satellites. The lucky launcher, man. Zaxy Pretender coming through with the raid as well. Everyone coming through for this top 4 here of TNS.
Oh, Drone causing a bit of trouble there. Rising JK, I like the idea.
The drift up RC. Think it might have been better just to keep the combo simple there. Would have gotten the corner too, but it's not going to matter. Dash up, close slash for the OTD, and Jack on the verge of making it to losers finals.
Definitely doing everything he needs to do to be able to keep in it. I mean, we've seen time and time again, it just feels like Robo-Ky, it feels Robo-Ky advantaged until you block a behemoth, which I feel like is like such an oversimplification, but like it really comes down to that. Like the second red gets control in the corner, everything just kind of falls apart to the point where it's just like, it's no longer Robo-Ky, it's just Jack and how well Jack plays defense. Like Robo-Ky is not handling those situations well, Jack is, right?
No, he's handling them just as much as like Happy Chaos would, right? And that's why Jack feels so comfortable in those scenarios, because he's used to having literally no reversal whatsoever other than his buttons and FD.
I was gonna say, because it's the same thing again. When it's Happy Chaos in the corner blocking behemoths, it's not Happy Chaos, it's Jack.
Oh, let me tell you, that Robo-Ky 2S reminds me a bit of Happy Chaos 2S, if I'm being honest.
So I'm seeing parallels here. We continue to try and draw some advantages. Gets the hit with the scooter. Gets the extra bit of electricity back. Staying efficient with it as we get to the wall again.
Damage on that too, man. When you get a 5H hit and RC off of it, I'm telling y'all, if y'all are on Twitter, you're probably seeing insane combos with this character. The easy stuff hurts. It does a lot of damage. And flying over away from the laser, dude. Like I said, I'll take that IVFD. Just give me more space to charge up. And the close slash there, possibly catching a backdash.
Set point, one last opportunity here. Dash up 5P. I love the idea. 2S is going to stop sign that though. Red's going to double up on the hits and try to equalize.
Oh, pick up there off of 5P anti-air, getting the burst out of Red. Again, just taking the opportunity to set up the mat, charge passively.
Oh my god, nothing passive about the offense here though. Finds the hit, sets up the drone one more time. Good block, but can't block forever, and definitely can't block that. The throw into the wall stick.
Still set point here for Jack, and it might be Judgment Day for RedIAmNot.
More and more, it's looking that way. Damage there. Launcher set up. Guard crush again and again. This time we're ready for the command throw with the backdash. Help!
Oh my god. All right, BOC forward, the JK! Yep, and dropped it right on your dome. Game 5 here between Jack and RedIAmNot. Not looking bad for a week 1 Robo-Ky, though.
That was a fire answer from Red, though. That JK was perfect. Such a smart decision there to equalize it. Oh. We're down to the wire again.
Tell you, bro, I think after Jack's performance tonight, it's going to be the age of the machine.
My god.
When I understood the weakness of my flesh, bro, it disgusted me.
2H
Right.
in the combo routing. Still plenty of time. Sets up a mat and backdashes out.
Gotta claim the certainty, strength of steel. All right, 5H to break the wall.
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh no! This is bad.
Certainty of
weird.
steel. Certainty of steel starting to look a little more uncertain here, continuing to get destroyed by the behemoth. But we do for the 5K.
Look, to be fair, Goldlewis is beating his ass with a steel coffin. So.
That's true. It is certainty of steel, regardless of which direction you look. It's certainly correct as it's set point on Red's side.
Now the drone, just gotta be patient there. Nice pickup.
And just backs off. I like that when you see your opponent has max security and recognizing the jump missile much better in the spot when you're at no electricity.
Dash in, a little bit of a fake out there into the 2K. Oh my god. But the tables are turned. Has to go for the RC here, gets the counter hit. Is Red gonna burst? No, drops the combo though.
This trade is good. 2S is better. Final game, final round.
The burst is about to come back here for Jack. In this top four with hands of steel, can they eliminate RedIAmNot?
Oh, trying hard to bait the burst from the double 2K. Pressure continues. Dust avoided.
Oh, shoot the rockets and combo off of them. Oh no, but what a backdash there on the command grab attempt. Huge play for RedIAmNot.
Plenty efficient electricity to use. While having to hold the FD though, it's about to be a normal meter blackout despite the electricity we have to use. Saw the whiff and doesn't get the punish.
Rocket. Oh no, sniped out of the skies with the Behemoth Typhoon. Oh.
Uh-oh.
This is not good. You're gonna have to burst to get out of here. Oh, but the whiff punish. Yep, an immediate burst to keep you locked down in the corner. Jack had to know that was gonna happen. I think that's why we saved our burst, right?
Yeah, feeling that way. Again, nice block. Had the trade, just block on the opposite side. We're running out of options.
Oh, the back dash is caught immediate burst. Last chance here for Jack. How do we approach? 5H. Trying to go for the whip punish there. Setting out the missiles. The minigun. It's going to take all of our meter. Oh, you can't eat another minigun. Woo! Oh, the Behemoth Typhoon ends the robot menace. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Dude, and the scariest part about that was I saw the vision. You see the idea was trying to bait out the throw tech, but Red is just about as cool as you possibly could be in the moment.
We have seen this from a Red before, but I think you're going to run into a lot of similar issues. The difference here is you're going to have access to 5H, you're going to have access to 2H, and you're going to have access to ways to close the gap a lot faster than Goldlewis is going to be able to, right?
Yeah, but one thing you always have to, it's one thing that always needs to be in the back of your mind when you are counterpicking in moments like this is like the experience gap potentially, because obviously this being a newer pickup for yourself, MJ probably has played this matchup 1,000 times over, right? It's very, very hard in these spots to pick something new to try and deal with it. Red, you know, obviously world class, more than capable. So far though, MJ is looking well practiced.
And one of the issues here is you saw a problem for Red. The last set was MJ just full screen, sending out that full screen card, right? Really not having to worry about it. See it right there again. And I understand why you would want to pick Nago, right? You have a longer reach with 5H at level 3 blood, or at lower levels of blood, you can send out the clone. Issue is, you can see MJ's already used to the range on those normals, right? And it's still just gonna go full screen to throw out the card.
Okay, close flash, found the mark. Shizu into the follow-up. Blood gauge going high, is gonna cash in on the credit here. BSU gets a chunk back.
Oh, we are spending a lot. Gonna lock it out. Wow, that was very good knowledge of how much time you had left. 6H is gonna catch the backdash.
Shifty, way to close the distance there. Blood gauge in a bit of a dire strait now. Is going to need to land some kind of normal or potentially go into debt once again. We'll deal with the devil sometimes helps out. It's going to be the far slash connecting though, which is going to force the burst.
Fast RC. Trying to stomp the yard. The burst, stay aggressive. Gotta watch out for the prospect of bite. We saw it before. That's 5H, 5P, just act as a stop sign.
Hell of a trade, but you don't have a lot of blood to play with here. You couldn't really get more aggressive. A Fukio forward would have put you in dire straits.
Uh-oh, install right in your face with the plus frames. What a trade. Oh, chip damage is real here. MJ has to actually FD everything. So if you just swing with a heavy normal, if you even get the breathing room to do it, but instead it's going to be the far/poke. And yes, question in chat. These are weekly online normals available to everyone in North America every single Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Start.gg/guilty-gear. Make sure to join. The more the merrier. Water's warm. Hop on in. We have an O2 bracket as well. O2 and 1-2. So if you go out early, you get to play in a redemption bracket.
Yeah, extra time to be able to, get those tournament nerves out of the way. Big shout out to our entire TO staff that works so damn hard to make sure that we are able to, put on these events and have that extra little bit of practice for the players. But all questions of inexperience in the matchup have been cleansed from my mind. Listen, apologies for having that question in general. RedIAmNot looking ridiculously good here, continuing to find the jab into the 6H. There had a chance with the 2S landing. That burst that saved a lot of headache.
I agree with you, ProXY. That first round looked really rough, but Red was able to make the adjustments incredibly quick. Wall break, positive bonus. I like the 2S option there. Now MJ answering back with a round of his own.
Okay. Good catch with the misfinder there. Closes distance, gets the hit. There was a card behind you too. There's gonna be a lot of damage. I love the timing on the burst.
S5H. The bread and butter. I love the 5P anti-air. Sitting at level 3 blood, but doesn't have to worry. 2H blocked. Oh my god. 2H the router. Whoa. No, we're good. We're good.
Yep.
All right, kill each other.
Bags.
All right, we're right back at it.
Confirmation bags, gets straight back in, finds the hit immediately, and another 6H. Very nice stuff. Equalized in terms of the rounds here, but Red's still ahead on the games.
Ditto with burst. Gonna have a way to get out of jail. It's very apt. Being locked in the corner against Nago feels like being in jail.
That's again here though. Blood gauge gonna be in a weird position here, and by weird I mean full, and by not the best situation to find yourself in. J's in the chat, or F's. 1-1.
F's work too. I wonder what that situation must look like for someone who's never played Stride before, like just tuning.
That's a great question, because yeah, the blood pop into the, yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot to just be like, what just happened? But now tied up 1 apiece here in this losers finals. Both these players trying to get a shot at UMISHO. Again, MJ, the only one in this top 3 to have not won a TNS. Trying to change that tonight.
He's in a pretty good position too. Tampa 5K was looking good. 5H still too far, but that's fine.
Excuse me.
Oh. Coming with the normals here, even if the Fukio is still good to go. Clean connection.
Blood gauge sitting at level 3. Again, post-wall break. We've seen MJ go for these 2S options a lot. I mean, it's a quick low, right? Obviously going to beat out the 5K, which is a very common round start option for Nago. Gotta be careful with misfinders, though.
Yep, gotta take a risk here. Shizu, you can see the windup of the Shizu! And MJ swings at the perfect time to save themselves.
That is the scariest frame I've ever seen in my life.
Actual horror movie activity still alive, though. That's the break.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dude, the fact that red blocked there is unreal.
Seeing the dash, I would not have expected the double end Sengai. I like the idea from MJ. Oh, but getting caught in the toes this time with the 2S. It's the RC, fully charged dust, 5K, 6H, one more, 2H. Still not enough to close out the round.
Oh my god, but the knife edge chop on the jump in attempt, it's set, excuse me. Closer and closer. Trying to establish this lead as best we can. Double 2H.
Oh, that was an awkward hit. MJ wasn't ready for that one to actually cross up. Dash up, catching the back dash there with the close slash. Bill Nago has a ton of defense here. And it's going to take plenty of more hits to close this one out. Whoa, that hurts. Yeah, you got to burst to stay alive. MJ spending the YRC. Nice challenge there with the 2K.
Sweep the legs, we got a chance here. Doubles up and finds the hit again. One more opportunity. Throw in the corner, but the RC is definitely enough in Senga to break the wall.
The crazy part about that 2K is that was a gamble at all, right? If Red opted to go for the full triple slash, that 2K would have gotten blown up and it would have been over. You didn't have enough life to survive that.
That's very true. A lot to unpack as it gets deeper and deeper. Another chance, though. Trying to keep that same momentum, trying to keep themselves alive. Distance closed, was looking for the 5K straight afterwards. Nice block. Oh.
Corner. Ooh, getting a little too greedy. Red with the reversal super, the 1,000-year blood war. US.
Oh.
Oh. Where do you think you're going?
I thought Red was dead for that. Oh, and they went for the no cancel last time too. That's so sick. And then the 6P again.
Yeah, I like that. Just back up, create space. Nago pick pretty well here for Red so far. Backdash gonna get caught, unfortunately. Yeah, no meter to go for the reversal super this time. Now you just have to hold this pressure in the corner and attempt to FD Johnny out.
Oh my god. Flies over and gets the hit again. Set point, max resources between the two.
Oh my god.
But the 2H almost executes us.
Again, though, with the fast stars, see these unseeable mix-ups put through the wall. Positive bonus now for MJ, looking to eliminate RedIAmNot from the bracket right here, right now. Oh, it's over. It's so over.
Oh my god, a fate worse than death. Finally, it starts to catch up with you, and unfortunately, that leads you to a very early end. Good luck out there, gamers.
Let's jump into that Matcherino as well. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. Let's get some final donations in there. We're so close to $100 in the Matcherino, y'all. The burst. I can't wait to say that on common. All right, there's the wall break with the Joker trick.
Okay. Little jump scare, got the hit again. Pillar into the back turn. Opportunity as we try to go for them all. Great YRC though.
Oh, a little bit of an FD break there to stagger the dash up. Nice challenge on the axe kick attempt too. But that super hits so high, ProXY.
Really full control there. Got the push away. Another chance as we backdash out of the card explosion range. I do not understand how everyone is blocking. MJ got to start going for the throw because we're somebody, somehow, everyone is dialed into these Nsengo baits.
Tried to go for the throw there, and you saw what happened. Got hit by the flash kick. Be it first from UMISHO. It's a habit of a lot of top-level players. The moment that you get touched, right, at the start of a round, burst. Oh. And a habit to bait the burst out as well. MJ sent the wall. When these two went up against each other in winners finals, it was 3-0 for UMISHO.
So far, with the type of momentum we've built up, it's looking like it could be more of the same. RC sweep of the legs. Not the greatest situation to find yourself in here is now the meter for both, but Leo is just a little bit more versatile with the meter in a moment like that as we do go for the breakup. And oh my God. That's the second time UMISHO not afraid in the slightest. The craze, dude, such good reads of the flash kicks.
Has been on point. I don't think a single flash kick was thrown or blocked. Just 5 for 5, hitting everything.
About as good as you possibly could be. You love to see it.
I don't know what the answer really is here for MJ, right? That 3-0 victory from UMISHO was pretty, you know, pretty impressive. Pretty convincing, I should say, in winners finals. It's just hard to lock this character down when flash kick is always a threat to get out of these 50-50s.
A little bit of a hezzy, still fine. Card gets played, jumps past UMISHO once again, just barely crosses past it.
Oh no, and again the burst just baited out. It's like UMISHO is in MJ's head. Backdash just bar slash to catch the forward dash, right? MJ setting up the card. UMISHO just able to avoid it into the 6P in another quick round.
Yeah, I mean, the momentum is just starting to get a little bit out of control here. Off it once again. Nice little delay. I appreciate the touch of timing we try to leave for ourselves here, but after the just block is still thrown in the overhead, finds it again.
Yeah, you had to RC there, was going to get punished by the 2K. Oh, but the Berserker slash. Immediate burst. That slight delay on the burst too there was very smart from UMISHO to catch MJ when he was going to go for the misfire.
Stuck on the card though. Here we go again. Quick little slice up. MJ with that little step backwards. Found the trade, but trades just can't keep going this way. Can't stay in your favor. Luckily, a clean hit will be able to open it up for us here. Breaks through and evens up the rounds.
Signs of life here from MJ now. Just has to maintain this momentum. Yeah, go for the ID. Wants to get as much corner carry as possible. The guard crush. Doesn't have the tension to go for the 50-50s there, so try to bait out a throw with the Nsenga, but no one has been biting on them, ProXY.
Like I'm saying, it might be time to try and commit to the throw a little bit more often. Here is now. It's not getting much better. FT to try and make some space. You can even see UMISHO getting to earn so much space on the walk-ups here, but there we go. MJ again and again.
Made the run through in the corner. Whoa, okay. Empty backflip. See on the JK attempt. I don't even understand the physics of that. What do you press? What was the press after that? That was JDRC?
Got the jab.
Can someone explain? Does someone in chat know what the input was for that?
Oh, hell yeah.
JD, fast PRC drift upwards to a certain button? I don't know.
2-0 is what I know, Jobber.
Yeah. Looking like it might be a repeat of winners finals here, and we show one game away from closing this out.
Dash up 6P, the confidence in these movements right now.
The aggressive burst.
Oh my god, there's a tap dust to follow up to. Love the routing. And again, MJ's just been, the early bursts in these games have just been honestly not super good. That's just like kind of a predictable place, and UMISHO was so ready to bait it.
It's been kind of the same burst point at every single opportunity, right in the corner there. But all right, still able to claw it back. The 5D up in your gut. RC just to get you out of back turn stance. Trying to bait out the flash kick super hard there.
Shimmy attempt again, not working out. Flash kick. Finds the mark.
It's crazy that it's not like MJ isn't trying to bait out the flash kicks. It's just UMISHO never lets it rip whenever the bait happens.
The read on the tempo is just too good right now. Is 6P to beat the 6K. Finds the hit and goes for the overhead again. It's looking like it could just be over, man. PRC, look at the aggression. Look at the confidence. Just mashes the 5K. Come on, dude.
And with that wall break positive bonus. Hold on. MJ. Not out of it yet. Gets the burst out of UMISHO. 50 tension on UMISHO's side. You gotta break the wall here. Actually goes for the knockdown. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, right? So you can keep the pressure up, but you still have to guess on the flash kick, and there's 100 tension on UMISHO's side. Oh my god.
All that meter and does not even spend it. It's a wall stick and a finish. 3 games straight in both sets. UMISHO with the victory. MJ unfortunately has to settle for second place again.